Welcome, welcome back for our last episode, for now at least, of Digimon Restart. There's so much I want to say and talk about and get into, and I'm so excited. Ah! But we must at least pretend to be professional. I shall we shall introduce ourselves, who we are, where we're from, all that kind of good stuff as we all go into the final battle with Lady ENIAC. I am your lovely digital master, Dee Dee, who can be found at most places as Alphabet Sauce, talking about mecha tabletop role playing games, and of course, as of now, Digimon. And if I'm not doing that, then I'm making music on my YouTube channel as Planless Dan. Now, according to my D4, wow, Taryn.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I'm so
Yes, that's
surprised.
me.
Oh,
Is
what
this
a
thing
shock.
loaded?
Oh my god. How many times has it been me? It's like insane. Hi, I'm Taryn. I use she, they pronouns. And I will be playing Nico, the loner, who also uses she, they pronouns. I'm on like Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, though I don't really use it, at Actual Raptor, where I mostly talk about dinosaurs, horror, most notably Alien at the moment, and anime and things like that.
Nice, nice. Next up, Casey, if you please. Oh,
You are
you are
muted,
muted.
Casey.
So sorry, I forgot I muted myself. Hi everyone, I'm Casey. I use they, she pronouns, and I'll be playing Spencer, they, them. And you can find me on social media, but if you want to follow me, actually follow me on Twitch, because maybe I'm gonna stream. I don't know yet, but I'm
Oh my
thinking about it.
god!
I'm
Yes!
thinking about
Yes.
it. So, get me a couple follows in there. So that's pathetic. Thank you.
You can never be pathetic, Casey.
Oh my god.
Up
Thank you.
next, I believe in you, Casey. Up next,
Thank
if
you. Thank
my
you.
dice will stop picking on Taryn, Derek, please.
Me. Hi. Yes. That was dramatic for it being 9 a.m. in the morning for me. Sorry. Um, Hi, I'm Derek. I use they, z, and he pronouns. I'll be playing Kaiden Mira, who uses they, them pronouns. Yeah, we also, not to mention, canonically it is Kaiden's birthday in world. So Kaiden is now 17.
Ah.
Very close to being an adult. Um which is terrifying. But you can find me out on the interwebs at Derek Does RP. That's DERRYKDOESRP. Or underneath the guise of my own AP, which is Queers and Spheres, where I am a terrifying and emotionally damaging DM. If you like that kind of stuff, come check us out. We're actually recording a lot of new series right now, so I'm so very excited to share those series with you guys. Um, yeah, that's it.
Delightful. And finally, Anne, please.
Hello, my name is Anne. I use she, her pronouns, and today I'll be playing Lucy Mendez, who has made some questionable decisions in the digital world and really needs to go home and get some therapy.
Real.
Felt.
Mood.
I such a mood. Honestly, being sent to another world where everything's trying to like hyper murder you seems just a little bit stressful. Honestly. um, but with all of that, with our lovely introductions out of the way, last time on Digimon, um, as we'll give a bit of a recap of both the last episode and just catching y'all up on the campaign. Our adventure started with all of our kids and teens who were simply going to camp to enjoy their day, getting sent over via magic and mystical powers to a parallel universe, to the digital world, with monsters made out of creativity, ideas, and information. Um, upon going on a bit of a mysterious quest to find all of these odd crests that are corrupted and causing problems, they learn more about this world and the conflict that's going on in it, including that our antagonist of sorts, Lady ENIAC, who is trying to merge both the digital and the human worlds together, destroying them both to create a new world, which would be bad for all inhabitants involved. She's just a little sad, just a little gloomy, just, wants to wipe out reality. Sometimes a girl's gotta do evil, but we gotta stop this. And so, last session, Derek confronted ENIAC and ch- tried to kind of hear her out and what she was trying to do and her thought process, and kind of discovering that ENIAC effectively is from a doomed alternate future and unable to accept the loss of that timeline, is simply trying to fix things, even if it costs the current world as it is. Derek was like, "That's super sad, and I get you, but like, this is not it, girl. Like, this is. There are better ways to work through this shit." And she's like, "Nah,
Healthy
fuck that."
reactions.
She was not too keen on that, but was like, "Cool, I'll take your opinion into account," and then dipped. Meanwhile, Lucy gathered together on back in the Shoutmon's like little castle, gathered together all the friends you made on the way, of gym bros, of the lesbian fox ladies, the dragons, just everybody.
Yep.
And effectively gathered and are waiting for a signal from the others who are still over in ENIAC's base, effectively. And as soon as they get it, they're gonna charge in. The cavalry's coming. Um, Finally, Nico and Spencer did a stealth mission, sneaking into the libraries and buildings within ENIAC's lair and discovering the full extent of ENIAC's origins. Um, Guaranteed that if her plan goes through, it's going to be super bad for everyone here, as far as we can tell. Um, when Bambimon went through a crisis, actually, Bambimon and Nymon went through a bit of a crisis, but Nymon's fine now. It's okay, it's all good. Bambimon's also good after effectively being like, I could just turn to Godzilla and step on everything, and Nico's like, let's not do that. And he chilled out and then stole a library book. From Angels.
That's a healthy outlet. It's a healthy
He
outlet.
ate it.
All right.
We can't
He
forget that
ate
he
the
ate
book.
it.
He ate the book.
I
You gotta
forgot
remember
he
that.
ate it.
I told him to eat the book as a joke, and the man committed. So
We cannot.
that's gone, I guess.
He's dedicated, if anything.
What is Digimon's brain score?
2.
Oh my.
That tracks.
He's genuinely a stupid little guy, but I love him.
He's trying very hard. But
He's just a little prehistoric. Okay.
He is.
Exactly.
He's a bit slow on the uptake.
That's all,
Right.
just classic. But as
Anyone extract that information from that book after?
I think we read it, didn't we?
yeah, you read like at least
Yeah, we
most
read
of the
it.
relevant stuff.
Reverse engineer the book and just pull it out of Bambimon.
Don't worry.
Just be
We'll
like,
just ply him with laxatives and it'll be fine.
Pretty sure
it'll
one of them was
exit
just
somehow.
a manga,
Yeah, one of them was a manga.
Yeah.
so that's
Yeah.
fine.
So he ate one manga and then he ate an angel lore book.
Yeah.
And that was a healthy diet. And I
They
support him.
cancels each other out.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
manga as a treat. Just a little.
The manga was Devilman Crybaby or whatever it is. I don't know what it's called.
Okay.
Isn't destroying books and knowledge also a war crime?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not great
Yeah.
for sure.
Cool.
But
Two
like-
war
Maybe on
crimes
a
committed
bigger
by Digikins.
scale.
Listen! He's a little
Chosen
guy.
children.
Don't blame him. He was hungry.
Surely only on a
Knowledge.
bigger scale.
Surely, no one's gonna miss 2 books. So I'm sure it's gonna be fine. But
The Digi children are making great decisions.
the last
Yeah.
Chosen
the last thing that Nico and Spencer saw as they were fleeing from this angelic library was a flash of light as Lady ENIAC appeared before the two of them, which is probably bad.
Mhm.
Here's
Probably.
how this is going to go.
Wow.
because stuff is going to go sideways incredibly quickly, and everyone has opportunities to do things before they go as sideways as they possibly can. Simply
What are you talking
because
about?
it's funny, I'm gonna start with Nico and Spencer in front of the actual final boss. Um, this
I'm
You see
stressed.
us all on a picnic blanket, tea, crumpets,
Yeah.
scones. We're
very
having a
casual.
lovely time.
We see her coming and we're like, oh my god, crack out the fine china.
Oh my god, sit down, baby girl.
Let us treat you. You've been working so hard. Take a look.
I can't. I can't.
Take a load off, baby girl.
Listen to the kids and teenagers for your therapy, Miss ENIAC.
Lady ENIAC, so baby girl.
Okay.
So-
So
So baby girl.
Oh no.
Okay,
So baby
seriously now.
sorry, this is what
finale
taking a
movie.
week off does
Okay.
to us.
Yeah.
Real.
We build it up. We're like, yes.
So, um, I think Nico, you noticed this immediately. Spencer, you also noticed this. I think anyone that looks at ENIAC notices this, but Nico, ENIAC has your crest on like a little like belt thing, like a little dial that's like around her waist. You can see the crest of hope, glowing slowly and softly as she looks at you all and is like, "Ah, the remaining humans. Hello, my name is ENIAC. A pleasure to meet you formally."
Hi, nice to meet you. What do you mean remaining?
Oh, don't worry about it. I
What do?
I bumped
I'm
into your
worried.
friend earlier. They're fine.
Uh-huh.
They are safe. We just got into a bit of a disagreement, and I've left them on a bit of a timeout. I'm sure they'll find some way to escape. Nyamon, I believe was her name, has a very unusual ability.
Uh,
And she
Nico.
I don't
slowly.
like as in like my actual crest, because my actual crest is in my Digivice,
Your
right?
actual crest is in your Digivice, no worries.
So
But
it's
this
like
is
the
same
symbol, like the
Yeah.
crest, the symbol. Okay. I was like, how did she get this?
That
When
would
did
be
she steal this from me?
next level.
Like, oh my god, she rolled a 20 in her stealth sleight of hand to get that from me. Right, yeah, we were just enjoying the sights. Lovely place you have here.
It is rather nice. I try to make it a blend of digital world aesthetics and my own home. It's a lovely place. Although it seems that you've made other friends. And you see the squad of librarians and now guards as well that are all following behind you before they see ENIAC and like all like very quickly bow like Lady ENIAC, Lady ENIAC. The librarian lady looks a little confused before someone like grabs her and like bow, bow.
Get down.
Get down.
All of that, and then there's Babymon in the corner, like still chewing his way through the pages, and I'm just like Nico's casually like shoving bits that are falling out of his mouth back in his beak, like no. Yeah, they were so helpful back at the library. Especially this one, the one, and I point to the one that was like not quite sure that they had to vow or not. She was so helpful. Yeah.
ENIAC looks at the librarian and she's shaking here a little bit, like, oh gosh, I have not paid enough for this. It's like,
No one's paid enough for this.
true that. And ENIAC is like, I'm glad that she was able to assist you and that you've been made accommodated. Very sorry for all of the people pointing spears at you at the moment. And anyone who had weapons, like, hides weapons behind their back and, and it's like, no, we won't do anything. ENIAC looks at you all like, I do apologize that this is going to sound like a bit of a shock for you all, but I do in fact have to initiate Project Millennium now. I've been watching and observing you all for the longest time, and uh, I still believe that I can make a better world. So I hope you won't mind if I carry out my plan in peace. You won't try to stop me, will you? And she gives a warm smile as she's here talking about the destruction of all reality.
Definitely not. Mm-mm. We are not gonna do anything. Behind their back, Nico does have their fingers crossed. Like, we're not doing anything. We're just chilling. We're simply having a wander.
Excellent. Well then, you're all in close proximity, so I believe I can start this now. And she looks at roughly where your digivices are on your pockets or in your hands or whatever, and you see a small, thin stream of energy coming out of them. She says, I could only get extract small snippets of energy from before, but this proximity, this is going to be enough. Well, maybe only half the energy I need. And she directs it, and it spins around into the shape of a halo, and points in a direction. And off in the
I have a
distance somewhere.
question.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was left in the server room, correct?
Yeah, you're left in the server room, which kind of sucks. But you can cause. Who knows what you can do there? Actually, we'll find out. But she directs the streams of energy over in the distance, and you see this structure kind of building its way out of the ground, made out of the same crystalline material that everything here is made out of. It's vaguely in the shape of like a tree, and all the leaves look a little bit like dark solar panels as it rises and rises and rises. Currently, she is attempting to initiate her plan. Probably do not want her to get away with this. You're all in different places and you all have different ways of possibly hampering this or not. Before I shift the scene to someone else, Nico and Spencer, is there anything you would like to do as she is currently prepping stuff?
That was the real debate in my head. Like, do I just smash the Digivice so that she can't take any power from it? But the pros and cons of that don't balance each other
They
out.
don't balance out at all.
No. It was a very impulsive single thought that came and went.
Spencer is so conflicted right now because their instinct would be to go, "You're wrong," and try and talk, right? Like, Spencer doesn't really shut up, and they'll just want to say, like, "No, this is why you're wrong," and la la la. But it's also very clearly seeing from the way Nico is acting, like there's no point.
Yeah.
And so I think maybe Spencer's going to turn to Nico, grab your hand, and say, "Run,
Yeah?
run,
Run!
We need
Question
our
mark,
friends.
Run! Full stop.
run."
Yeah.
The two of you
Just run.
And
I
then
guess.
Quite
Nico reaches
ahead of
out
you.
and just holds Bambimon's arm like, boy, we're running.
You all
Swallow now.
you see a book-shaped object go down Batman.
I love him so deeply.
He's so good.
And all four of you just book it. Spark is the fastest out of you all and is ahead, followed by the two of you, and Bambimon sort of like dangling a bit like a kite in the air a little bit. Holding this
I
arm.
mean, yeah. He's
No-
adding a bit of resistance to the run, to be fair. Maybe I should let go of him.
you hear a lot of the angels are like, "Stop right there!" as they all start like chasing you all down, which is going to cause problems.
No.
No.
Politely. No.
No.
Respectfully, no.
No, thank you.
With the utmost respect for you and your culture. No.
Let's scene shift to Lucy. Actually, before we scene shift to Lucy, are you alerting Lucy at this point, or are you like, no, things are still fine?
No, I think.
Like, maybe we should, but like.
Oh.
Can
I
we
was gonna
run
say,
and
I was
digitext?
gonna
Yeah,
I was gonna
run and
alert-
text.
Well, I was gonna
we
say
can
as
we
soon
run
as
and text?
ENIAC went away, Kaiden said it's go time.
Nice, perfect.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect.
It's like,
We're
it's
also
already,
going to
they're
send another
already
one like, no.
alerted.
Like,
Yeah. Spencer will just text Kaiden, "Help."
Nico will, because I'm assuming it's like a group chat. Nico sees that and then also puts in slightly bolder words, Help. No, really, help.
It's that bad. Help.
Oh, it's going down.
This is
There's
fantastic.
one
Yeah.
there's one single response from Lucy that just says, "I'm on my way."
Nice, nice. I approve. Lucy, as you type,
Sunglasses
"I'm
emoji.
on my way." You are surrounded by the entire like small army that you've gathered. There, someone started like a football match, right? They're having fun.
Okay. We're doing a lot of team building exercises, right? And as soon as Kaiden goes, it's go time. Lucy gathers up like the Digimon and the people with like medical um abilities and
Mhm.
kind of splits to like smaller groups.
Mm.
Just like, and everybody stick to your designated medic. Make sure you guys don't get split up. And she does this very like calm, impressive leader stuff that you wouldn't expect from Lucy.
Of course.
But it's just one of those things where it's just like something that she's kind of grown into in the moments preparing for this. Then what I want to do, hear me out, in terms of travel, I'd like to pull out my Digimental of Friendship to Armor Digivolve Sakonomon.
Yes, yes.
And I don't know if it's bond point, but I'll do it. Or if it's a minor thing. But the Digi Egg of Friendship essentially extends Sakonomon's body in length, and you see Sakonomon transform from a quadruped fish into a armored metallic shark.
I'm here
But
for this.
then not fully like a shark. There's like airplane wings kind of off to the side, and it's actually it's like it's inspired by Submarimon, but instead of a submarine, it's actually kind of like a small fighter jet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cute.
Yes.
And let me, what did I call this monstrosity?
Find it.
The name's important.
Mean this angel.
I absolutely love the design. That sounds so cool.
Perfect.
So yeah, Namimon is
Like
the
a wave.
name of this,
Cute.
like a tidal wave, but up in the air. And
Nice.
it essentially works like Submarimon, where there's an opening on the top, and she jumps in,
Nice.
and just like, right, let's go. And then she uses the Digivice as kind of like communications to the sub teams, and just says, "Right, follow the flying shark." So I like that the cockpit inside I can plug in my Digivice somewhere, and then I would like to use the Digivice to navigate, and also use the feature of the Digitool to track where my friends are.
Perfect. Perfect. As you stick the Digivice in, and it like manifests like a big radar ping kind of thing. It's got like a big detailed map, and every now and then
Danger
just,
zone.
Danger zones.
Danger zone from Top Gun.
Yes.
Yes!
Okay.
Yeah, that's the vibe right now.
Very, very, very Top Gun, very Ace Combat. I'm here for this. As you are effectively leading, and all the little subgroups are there, Shoutmon, who at this point is still currently fused with the whole Shout Alliance, prepares to open another portal. He says, this form isn't so good at fighting, so once we get there, we're probably gonna do like one or two cool things, then split again. but it can't get us there. And it manifests. They manifest a giant like microphone, and slam it into the ground.
If you
Oh,
if
yeah?
you need, she goes into comms and goes to Shoutmon and just says, if you need a human, I am technically one of your humans.
We'll see if it can power this
Technically.
form once we're that side. And slams the mic, and a V-shaped portal opens up that you can fly through, bringing the whole cavalry with you.
Can I? Can I?
Mhm.
Because I imagine Namimon is a sizable like fighter plane
Mhm.
shark thing. Can I down and offer Shoutmon a ride? Like, hey, get in the back, go and fighting.
You could fuse like this. They're probably a little bit big. They will probably defuse right after making that portal, unless like you say, "Hey, stay fused for a bit longer." In which case,
Well, I mean,
oh, yeah?
if it's not if it's do what you need to do, but I can give you a ride.
How about this? Cause they're still pretty big. They kind of like leap up
Yeah.
and stand on the back of the actual of Namimon, right hitting them in.
Yes.
They're like riding it like some kind of motorcycle. They're just like
Yeah.
piggybacking on a shark plane. Yep. Okay, so we're flying off.
Fly off, the whole squad falling behind you in all the designated groups. You see the lesbian foxes in their van with just a whole squad of like there's the two foxes, obviously Renamon in the back somewhere, Pawn Chessmon too, and everyone kind of charges in. The portal is fiery and red and yellow, lots of flashy colors. It's a bit bright, before getting out to the other side. And you, Lucy, seen as you are flying Namimon, you hear Namimon be like, "All right, there's gonna be some turbulence once we, shift dimensions, but we got this. Hold tight." Uh, and just shoo, doing corkscrews and spirals and everything. Um, the environment, now this is the first time you've seen this place, Lucy, as this place is, and you're seeing from the sky now, unlike the everyone else that's off on the ground. It is a huge crystalline city. It looks almost modern, but like very much fantasy punk in nature. Everything's made out of iridescent purples and blues and pinks. The sky itself looks a little bit like fractured, like with stained glass. Um, and you can see further off in the distance this weird tree that's kind of digging its way out of the ground. And floating a couple of meters up in the air, ENIAC, who is doing something, I guess.
Okay. How far away is ENIAC at this point as we go through?
From the whole squad in general, it'll probably take them about like how far are they? I wouldn't know it in feet. 100 meters, like football pitch kind of distance. With like going down like
Okay.
a street.
She's trying to do something, correct? Like,
Yeah, you can see she's like gesturing with her hands in the vague direction of the tree that is growing up out the ground. So that's probably bad.
okay, I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, do I want that? Oh. Um. Do I want to disorient or do I want to make vulnerable? What do I want to try to do here? Okay. I am going to. So whoever can see up in the air, do uh, kind of water cannons shoot up from like the sides. They come out off of the sides of Namimon, and they train on Lady ENIAC, and it's basically her Namimon's version of aqua guns, but they're on a plane, so they're like aqua cannons.
Nice.
So, okay, now, actually, can I, which one of these would be more beneficial? I'm gonna say, okay, what I'm going to do then is, I'm essentially gonna use the stats for the Aqua Splash attack because it's a weaker attack, but I'm gonna do rank 2, so that's 2 dice, plus, what was it for a ranged attack again?
Ranged attacks generally use your brain.
Brain?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's 5.
You will have one setback, because this is a person several stages above you. It is only one because you've got the jump on her.
Surprise! Okay. I'm going to there's something else I want to do. I would like to use wait, how many bond points is that? Wait.
Using
Hold on.
secret
Sorry.
tricks.
No, just different tricks. I haven't actually.
I'm also checking a few things in here.
Not
that. Here we go. Perfect.
Nah. Okay. I'll spend 1 bond point to add. Wait. Can I afford to do that right now? I probably can. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just double checking something.
You're all good. Take your time.
Okay, I'm gonna add 3 dice. I'm gonna add 3 dice for I'm gonna add 3 dice.
Cool.
I'm gonna spend 2 to add 3 dice. Did I need to spend bond points to digivolve? Armor digivolve specifically? It's not a regular one, right?
It's not a regular one. I'll check later, but I'm gonna say no for now. I think considering that it's slightly weaker than your super anyway. I'm not gonna have you spend bond points for it. It's fine.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So it's 4, 5, 6. That's a success, but setback it's only 5 and 6, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got this.
Okay. So it is 3 successes, 3 5s, and 2 1s.
How many? 3 successes. How many? What?
2 1s.
Barely, just barely, as you meet the defense. As ENIAC does not see this coming, as you let down a hail of like these aquatic, just gunfire and bigger water blasts. What does it do?
The damage is only 4.
Okay.
However, disoriented, setback on attacks.
Setback on attacks, you say?
Uh-huh.
Nice. That's great. As she gets blasted with all this water and like some bigger aquatic like missile explosions, and she tries like block some of them with her wings, but it still looks like it took her off guard. As she turns and looks in your direction, she smiles a little bit, and then the smile disappears as she sees below you the army of Digimon swarming in, causing absolute chaos and just wrecking everything essentially.
Lucy and Nami do a barrel roll.
Of course you do. Of course you do. You do a barrel roll. The merged King Shoutmon jumps off, spinning this microphone staff. ENIAC tries to attack back. I'm not going to roll anything for this specifically because you see a bunch of lasers come off of her wings and start firing lasers in your direction. Before Furge
Do I get
merged
to dodge?
Shoutmon. You don't even dodge. Don't worry. Shoutmon got this.
Okay.
It's a narrative. As he's like, yeah, that's not getting past, and steps in the way and spins his like microphone staff. All the lasers get directed towards him instead and get completely nullified, just exploding all around him. And he's there like, huh, that was nothing. Stabs his staff in the ground and he immediately defuses. So you've now got the regular King Shoutmon, Queen Chessmon, King Chessmon, and the little teeny tiny Balmon, who are all now separate individuals. They're like, God damn it! Okay, all right. The Digivices work different to crossloaders. Okay, it's fine. Lucy, you still got the Miracle Digiegg, right?
Nope, not me. Wrong chosen kid.
Ah, all right.
Wait, no, hold on. Wait.
You took
Sarah,
it.
You
did
took it.
actually... Oh, I didn't take it. We're retconning that. Yeah, actually, I do.
All
Give me
right.
a little boost.
Yeah, we got this.
Okay, so what happens is, the top of Namimon opens, and Lucy, real quick, puts Namimon on pilot and yeets the Digi Egg of Miracles in Shoutmon's direction,
Nice.
and just says, "You got this."
Got
And
him.
yeets the Digi Egg to get him to Digiball.
That is perfect. The Digivolution activates easily enough. This is, of course, your partner Digimon too. As Shoutmon jumps and reaches for the Digiegg of Miracles as it splits apart and becomes armor, transforming him back into Omega Shoutmon. And he's like, now the
See,
fight can begin
just
for
see-
real.
You see out the window of Namimon, it's just like a fist up in the air, like,
That-
yeah, let's do it.
That is
And trying to remind Omega Shoutmon that the three of them are a team now.
I love that. And we'll get back to all the stuff that goes on here very soon as the scene shifts once again. Kaiden, you and
Yes.
Naimon are in this weird server room that you've been left in. There doesn't look like there's an actual exit, which shouldn't be too much of a problem, but it's currently what it is. And you just see all the little computers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
As soon as she's leaving, I'm destroying servers.
Nice.
I did swipe the metal pipe that Nico had a while back and had it in my bag, which is on my back. Because
You stole that from me? What? You left me with nothing.
And I'm using that to destroy the servers.
Great, amazing. Take a couple swings at it. You can make a reflex test. Naimon's, for simplicity's sake, will kind of just match whatever you get.
Yeah. Reflex, which is my highest.
Go for
Can
it.
I add tough as nails?
Yeah, you're smashing shit.
Can I also add think first, because I thought about this before she left.
You had realized that you're kind of like, oh, I've led them to her. Let's fix this.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Yeah. Okay. That's almost all of my dice.
Go for it.
And I'm boosted, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes with 1, 1, 1, 6.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Delightful as you swing, smash right through one of the servers. You take another swing and doesn't completely break the thing you're hitting before Naimon kind of like hovers next to you, snaps her fingers, and the thing just kind of disappears. It just crumples in on itself and crushes into like a teeny tiny tin can size. Like water pressure just shrinking it down.
Okay, I think that's good. Naimon, you ready to go into the fray?
I'm always ready. The others are gonna need us
Can-
real soon.
Can I do something for flavor?
Yeah.
I think at some point the group text will get a selfie of Lucy flying in Namimon. Just did everyone
Yes.
with a caption that says "Cavalry's here" and then another picture of everybody below, like from
Nice.
an aerial.
Just one of those like cockpit selfies.
Yes.
Just like, the pilot let me in the
I-
pilot seat.
So I think what I would like to do is Kaiden and Naimon obviously predator handshake.
Yes. Yeah.
And with the predator handshake, teleport as close to Omega Shoutmon as possible.
That is not even too difficult to do. I will need Naimon to make a brains test for me regardless, because it could always go dramatically wrong, which would be funny.
Yeah.
But because you know where everyone is, even from this weird ass pocket dimension, you can find your way there.
Yeah. Cool. That is 3 successes.
3 successes. That's gonna be good enough for our purposes. As you teleport, and you get pretty close. You teleport to like a rooftop somewhere. I need action music going on in the back here. But you teleport pretty close, and you see everything going down, and it's so chaotic. There's so much happening. Shout.
So how
Oh, yeah.
close am I to Shoutmon?
Currently, you're like 10 meters away from him. He's in the air and you're on a rooftop, so you're like kind of like within speaking distance effectively.
Okay, so I can shout to him.
Yeah, you can shout to him.
Okay. This is a crazy idea. I'm going to shout while still holding on to Naimon. Shoutmon, we need a little bit of a miracle, and I'm going to run to the edge of the building to jump for Shoutmon to come down and catch us.
Yeah, all right. Easy.
And that's not even the end of it. As I'm going to let go of Naimon's hand because I know Naimon's going to follow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grab my Digivice, bite my thumb so that it's bleeding, rub it over my Digivice, and I would like to fusion Digivolve with Naimon and Shoutmon.
That's insane! Spend a bond point. Spend 2 bond points.
Absolutely.
Was this what you're thinking of the whole time?
Yep. Originally it was just gonna be Naimon with the miracle, but when he became Shoutmon again, I was like, Omega Shoutmon again, I was like, no, I'm involving him in this.
I allow this. He is your partner, and his traditionally his main thing was fusing, not necessarily digivolving all that often. So he's very used to this. Describe to me what this looks like and what it creates.
Yeah. So when you watch as Omega Shoutmon catches Naimon and Kaiden, it is a amalgamation of colors and digital code as you watch this sort of magical girl transformation happen, as like Naimon and Shoutmon revert to almost armor affects that kind of clamp onto Kaiden's body, and they grow to about, I want to say like maybe 13 feet tall. It is a body with blue armor strewn across it. Where Kai's hair was, it is coming out of a helm with a mohawk of blue hellflame. And in their hand is a bident that is their main weapon, and this is Hare Kaimon,
Ooh.
and that is our fusion evolution.
Let's go. Oh. Oh, that's sick. That's so cool. Even what's it? ENIAC is a little surprised at this, like, oh.
And my hands are on fire. One white, one black for my Digimagic.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh.
You all see this, by the way. This is
Stands out a lot.
I'm gonna
Do we?
that.
I don't. Nico and I are running.
Yeah, I feel like we're
think.
running.
I have
We're,
no clue what's
We're
we're
going
not
on.
seeing any of this.
Where are we?
I-
We're on the
like-
other side of the town. Like, I don't know what we're gonna do.
We
Where
made
is
it back to the
everyone?
human world.
well. You probably
We're
hear.
having
You
tea
probably
with my
like,
mom.
You probably hear me like land on the street. I actually probably land like in between you guys and ENIAC.
Mm-hmm. You can probably like hear behind just.
We probably hear it.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, it sounds like she's doing something really insane.
And I would like to use a signature attack
We're starting off strong.
for Harakaimon against Lady ENIAC. And that signature attack is Stygian Bolt.
All right. This is gonna be a bunch of dice. What stage are you currently at?
If
What
you'll
stage is
allow
that?
it, could my fusion be an ultra?
If you want it to be your ultra, as I did say, y'all prepare it, then this will be your ultra. But it means this is your ultra. You're not getting another one.
Yeah. Yeah, no. This is what's happening.
Alrighty then. I can finally get this fucking track in. Please roll to attack. You have a single setback. ENIAC is one stage above you, technically two, but don't worry about that second stage for now. That's gonna cause problems
Cool.
later.
Doesn't have to. It's okay if you like.
Yeah, it could just
we
not.
don't. We wouldn't want to trouble you. You know what I mean?
So
Don't put yourself
that
out.
is
No, take it easy today.
6 die because I'm protecting somebody, so that's with heart. I am using my Digimagic, so that's another 3. That's all my die. Technically, is this defying authority?
This is a goddess. At the very least, your first roll should defy authority.
Cool. So I'm
I mean-
boosted, so it's a flat roll.
Nice. All right, we're cooking now.
Hell yeah.
So that's 9. And let me see if there's anything else that I can add to this. I don't think there is.
Let's see how many things ENIAC can add to this. 'Cause I'm
Actually, no, I add because technically signature attack of an ultra is a rank 3, correct?
Yeah, I believe that's how that works. I'll double check.
Cool.
that
So
in a bit.
that's 3 extra die on top of my roll anyway.
All right.
So that's 12 die, but I have to roll 9 first and then roll an extra 3 because I only have 9d6.
Not a problem. All right.
Imagine having that problem.
Imagine having a
Right.
dice problem.
1. I'm separating the 6s. 1.
Oh, setback.
Separating this.
Oh!
Setback from disoriented.
It affects her dodge roll or her attack.
Her attacks are setback.
Nice.
Just disoriented specifically.
Cool.
Okay. Let me.
Oh.
So that's 5.
Oh wait, you're dodging. Okay, I thought you were attacking. I was like, hold on, don't fuck him up.
So awesome. So that's gonna be 10 successes with 2 6s, no 1s.
Perfect. I need to bring the crit gauge into this soon. I need to like roll initiative soon because it's the fight's getting crazy. But yeah, that's gonna hit. How much damage does this do?
That does 14. Actually, I can use the effects of prior evolutions, correct?
Yeah, although that
You can
minus you have to use the move itself from your previous version.
Okay,
So you'd
then
have
never
like
mind. That's 14 damage.
14 damage. Not too bad. Da, 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 da. What does this look like?
So you watch as the flames leave my hand and circle around my body up the staff of my Biden to the 2 forks, and I rear back like it's a javelin, and I just wrench it forward without letting go of the Biden itself, and it is just 2 bolts of flame that just smack her right in the face.
Nice. She staggers from the force of the impact, actually almost like falling a little bit, before floating back up again. And she's going to take an attack, which will be a setback thanks to Lucy, as she's like, seems that you've all gathered, and it seems you've made your decision. And I really thought that we could see eye to eye, Aiden, or whatever you are now.
Better than you.
Which one of her many attacks will she use here? Yeah, all right.
I'm scared.
We'll use a signature. We'll start. We'll go hard right from the start. And ENIAC raises her arm, and light starts to build up in all the shards of her wings. I simply have one dream, and lasers start to fire again from all the little shards in every direction. As this attacks everybody. Its range is infinite, but it's setback. It does have setback. So I'm gonna need everyone to make some dodge tests for me, please.
Oh no.
What?
Cool.
Excuse me.
It's got a.
Excuse me.
Adam, why are you involving us in this?
Don't worry
Why
about
are you involving us in this?
it. Don't worry about it. Let me actually think. Who would get hit by this? I think it actually. Yeah, it's gonna hit everybody.
I'm technically in
That's
front
fine.
of Nico and Spencer.
You are in front of Nico and Spencer.
I am also up in the air. So.
You're in the air. Do I want to be a
Are we rolling for Digimon
You
and
wanna-
kids?
Just a Digimon. I think your Digimon are gonna see this and be like, no, we're not.
Okay.
We're not letting them get hit.
Yeah, I would like to
Can
think
I-
they would do something about it.
Can I add
Not just be like,
speed to
guys,
this?
turn around.
Yes, you can add speed.
Thank you.
ENIAC has so many dice. There's too many. All right.
That's cocked. Honor the freaking cock, my dude. Oh no.
Would I be able to add fly to this?
You can add fly to this.
Amazing.
1 extra dice, yay!
Gorgeous.
You'll probably be fine.
Why did it roll? Why did it land on top of my other dice? No, stop this. There we go.
So remember how I said you'll probably be fine?
Setback.
Setback. You're right. You're right. Okay, you'll probably be fine. Let me recount that.
Is it setback for us as well?
No, you're all fine.
No.
Okay.
This is an AOE,
No,
so the
Lucy
stage difference also does not help.
Lucy was never going to hurt Lady ENIAC. She was just there to be a menace.
What? Please tell me, what did everyone get?
I have 4 successes, 2 6s, and 1 1.
4 successes, 2 of them are 6s.
1 1.
The
The other 2 are 5s.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I disregard a dodge roll to fully cover Nico and Spencer?
Get wrecked! Yes, you can!
We don't even have to roll! What are you doing?
I rolled so well. I don't need anything.
because
Me neither. I'm good.
because
Yeah,
I was
I'm
gonna
fine.
get hit really hard either way, so I'd rather just take it than roll and fail.
It's Nico. Your 4 successes are very good and would not have been good enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Even
enough.
with
I think it's just you just feel shade come over you, and all of a sudden it is like my body covering all of you guys.
dude.
Now there's this guy. Who's this?
You said help.
Who's this? Oh.
Hi, Kaiden.
Oh my god.
Hi.
Oh,
Did you have a
You
great
look good.
A little.
Have you been holding out on us?
Kind of fused with the Digimon. It's
Oh.
a weird feeling.
Honestly,
It's pretty cool.
get into it.
Yeah. I'm about to get hit really hard, so just.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh no.
Lucy.
Lucy is coming down to investigate after that. Just to
Yeah.
check everyone. You guys see this shape jet with guns sticking out of it, like just coming down.
Lucy.
And you hear like the Digimon comms or whatever. It's just like, hey, how we doing down there?
So good.
I'm feeling great actually.
Meanwhile, Kaiden takes 19 points of light damage.
Yeah, we're great.
Oh my
See-
god! Wait.
Uh-huh.
Wait.
I
Okay. So
think
it's
it's
light,
gonna go well for
It's
me.
light, yeah.
which means it is because Harikaimon is a miracle. Is mirage.
Ooh, let's add
So it
extra.
does less, wouldn't it?
It would be
Yeah.
More setback.
an extra setback specifically targeting you, because Mirage beats light, so that will dramatically affect that. That is only
Ah!
that is only 4 successes instead of the delightful 6 that it
Oh,
got.
thank God I remember mechanics.
Good on you.
Is
Is
it
that
me
true?
looking at where
Is it
all of
still
my
the same
next evolutions
damage?
are not?
I will minus 4 points from that. It's still a lot. This is a
Cool.
boss, so
Nope, that's fine. That is. I'll take it. That's 15 damage over 19. I'll take it.
yeah.
Lucy?
Lucy.
Yeah, at some point, Lucy's probably going to want to intervene and check what's going on down there.
Yeah, Lucy,
With-
you can see
with
Kaiden is
injured.
gently smoking, just some steam coming off their back.
Yeah. So, can I do something before initiative, or are we rolling initiative now?
You are going to roll initiative right after this. If there's something you want to do before, then now is the time, because stuff and things are gonna happen.
Okay. I would like to try something, and I was looking at the rules, and it says that a kid fusing with a Digimon is a Giga stage. But
Oh?
I would like to attempt to fuse with it's on page 170. No, 169. Kids Animon fusion.
Because that changes a lot of what I just did.
I'm gonna be real. I'm not
It's a
prepped for that
special-
balance.
It's a special. Technically,
Oh yeah, it's a special evolution that can only be used at Giga stage.
We haven't unlocked
We have
Giga.
Yeah,
not
but we
unlocked
can't
Giga.
because we have to be level 8 to get a Giga, I think, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
For the sake
But
of
I
continue.
I would like to do this at an ultra stage.
Yeah. I would like to do an
Fuse
ultra stage.
with. I would like to fuse with Namimon and essentially turn into a it's this really weird thing where it's like a bipedal, like I guess like a mermaid type of figure, but with armor, like legs instead of like fins. So it's basically an aquatic humanoid fish warrior with armor.
Nice.
And yeah, so that's the evolution I would like to spend some bond points to take in, and I would like for Lucy to be like 25 feet tall.
Nice. We got a
Just
kaiju fight on
grow.
our hands.
So Lucy and Namimon are going to fuse not into. Sorry, the naming
Okay.
convention is not going to stick. Not into. Yeah, so it's different from from Sakamon's actual ultra form, and I had a name. Hold on, I had a name in my back pocket. Where did I?
The looking through the thinking through
Sorry,
the list of names. You're all good.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just give me a minute. Yeah, she has like the coloring of a dolphin and like fins, but also hands at the end of it. It's very, very strange. And she's armored, and this, yeah. So she's less shark themed and more dolphin themed, but also legs, and is a warrior, like warrior, and folks meet Ikuramon. And she's 25 feet lands and investigates Kaiden's situation, like the big.
Yeah. As you see this merged form from Kaiden, as you are now in this merged form yourself, Kaiden, how are you looking? You took a nasty hit. You're probably still fine, right?
Yeah, I still have 30 HP.
That sounds like a lot, but when your enemy does like 19 damage default, it's
That's fine. We're just waiting for the rest of the core to make their attacks.
True.
I would like to use just the. Oh, actually, can I? Okay, I'll do this for us chosen children. Okay, wait. So the merge form counts as one Digimon, right? I don't have to worry about everybody else in merge form. Okay,
Yeah.
so use one of my signature attacks to do a power transfer so that everybody has a boost.
Nice.
And so all of a sudden there is a purple, like a grayish purple lavender color of light that's essentially feeds everyone like information on the opponent and just like, you guys got this. So like a boost. And now Irukamon is 25 feet tall and just vibing.
Perfection. And now at this point is when I need everybody.
Roll initiative.
Yes, roll initiative. As the fight
Finally.
is now going to begin for reals. All right, where is it?
I'm so glad we didn't get to do anything before initiative rolling, so I'm sure to roll
Right?
a 2 die instead of like 5 or
Yeah,
something.
I'm just gonna roll my
So
3 dice instead
So
of the
good
5
now.
I would have if I
Just
was
sit
in
and
the
chill
Ultra.
here. It's
It's
good.
so
Who cares? It's
casual.
fine.
Do you guys want
Yeah.
to fuse
Do you
too?
want to?
No.
No, I want to roll 2
No.
die. I want to roll 1 and a 6. Shut up. Well,
Okay.
2 and a 6.
I rolled a 6, a 5, and a 3.
Okay, hold on.
We're boosted, aren't we? Aren't we boosted? So
Yep.
my 3 counts.
You're boosted. You're boosted.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. So I
That's
rolled 3
nice.
successes in
Till
that
the end
case.
of my turn.
Okay.
I
Nico.
rolled a 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Oh, we love it. We love to see it.
Nice.
Lucy?
Oh, sorry. I will use my Ultra Form initiative because I didn't fully do a stat block.
No.
Wow, must be nice.
Must
Yeah.
be
Oh
so
my
nice,
gosh.
wow.
Wow. All these
I'm-
extra
I
dice
only
that you
rolled a
guys get to
1.
use.
I'm
Woo.
the GM getting throwing curveballs out here. What is this?
I've been throwing curveballs the entire season, so you should expect this.
I just didn't realize that that could be a thing that we did. I would have been a little more prepared, but
Yeah, I would have thought about it instead of thinking about all
Yeah.
these other things that I've made in prep
I
that
thought
now
about
mean
it.
nothing.
I thought about it after last session, so it really
Right.
hasn't been that long of thinking.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
That's a lot.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm not fusing today. That's not happening.
You already got your plans. You know what you're doing.
You're getting my bog standard ultra form. You're not getting any of these fancy fusion shit.
I spent too much time thinking about what he's going to look like.
Exactly.
Rio.
I spent all of
perfectly
yesterday
fine.
morning finalizing these. I'm not changing my mind now.
Hell no.
What did you get, Anne?
I got 1 success.
Oh no. Alright. I should
Okay.
read.
I mean, that's good. That means our power transfer lasts longer.
Until the boost lasts until
Yeah.
right at the end. Yeah.
So like,
Oh, yeah.
we love that.
I should probably roll
That's
for
actually
Listen.
pretty good.
I'm not here to be other than a menace.
That's fine.
All right.
Like I'm not.
Now we can have
My-
the actual fucking final
Digimon
boss
isn't
music here.
damaged.
That's, as ENIAC rolled 4 successes. So
With any 6s?
the ENIAC had 4 6s. All of them are 6s. You guys have
Oh! I heard successes, not 6s.
Yeah, I heard success, and that actually hurt to hear 6. Wow.
So,
I wish I could roll 6 6s.
this has never
4
happened in
sixes,
my
sorry.
life ever. So I'll
Wow.
take it.
This game is rigged.
Yeah.
My,
I don't like that, actually.
my dice are not being as nice to me as they usually are this game.
ENIAC is going to scan all of you and the entire army, which are going to have things to do, but specifically after Lucy's turn, because Lucy is the one who brought them. And thus, actually, I guess it just means Lucy can decide when they go.
Lucy went from war crimes to commanding an army. Love this for her. I
Yeah.
think they'll go. Actually, when would be a better time for them to go? I think they'll go after Lucy to kind of like
Cool,
in
cool.
the same order, and then with everyone else.
Yeah, kind of like seeing
So-
like, okay, what's the battlefield situation? Okay, this is what we're doing. But for now, ENIAC is going to look at everyone, sees Lucy, sees Kaiden, sees everybody else, and is like, you all rally against me, even knowing that I'm going to make a world that will be beautiful for you all. At any moment, I could kill you at any moment, and yet I'm here trying to bring you mercy. What don't you see? And she just thrusts her hand forward as a wave of air kind of rushes over to... we'll say towards Lucy, because I can't, because I'm me. I'll need you to,
Sure.
I need to make a dodge test. ENIAC
Right.
would have...
Can
a s-
I?
Oh, yeah?
Can I use quick reflexes?
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
Okay. As
There isn't.
I'm just gonna use the. Okay, so +1 quick reflexes. I'm going to. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. Ooh, wait. That's not good. Wait. Those. I'll spend a bond point to add two more dice.
All right.
So I'm 1, 2. Okay, well, that didn't work out great.
Oh no. Can't be that bad.
I rolled 2 successes, 1's a 6.
1 is a 6. That is fantastic. A couple of 6s rolled your initiative 2 times add those. 2 successes is not quite enough. Unfortunately.
Wait, did ENIAC roll with a setback?
She did roll the setback, yes. This was going to hit a lot harder. But it'll do.
That'll work for me.
All right, so you like put up like your arms to try and block this force of wind, essentially, and it hurts as you take a horribly painful 17 points of damage, wind element, and get launched backwards a little bit. You don't like topple over anything. You are much stronger than ENIAC remembers you being. But you felt it. And what's more, you can tell, because she didn't touch you, and she didn't use magic. She just pushed. And you can tell there's even more strength there if she were to get angry enough, I suppose. That is ENIAC's turn for now, at least. I believe next on initiative is Kaiden.
I think what I would like to do is I am going to no, you think I would be thinking, and I was just listening.
Happens to me all the time.
I was like, what the hell is this bitch gonna do? Cool. So I think Kaiden stands up, kind of like cracks his neck and knuckles, and looks back at Nico and Spencer. And is like, "You guys gonna be okay?" Cool. Kaiden's going to start like full force sprinting towards ENIAC.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to use since I am fused with them, Naimon's ability to teleport up.
Nice.
And I would like to bring my fists down onto ENIAC's head, coated in both my white and black flame.
Nice. All right. Roll to kick ass.
Yes. So this is just attacking is power, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm using Digimagic because of my flames. So that's another 3.
ENIAC's gonna add unbreaking to this because this is gonna hurt otherwise.
Is there anything else that I can add?
She is currently 1 stage above you, so you will have a setback.
Cool, but I am also boosted because of power transfer.
Right! Yeah, I forgot. So you're doing fine.
Arguably, am I showing how tough I am? I mean, I feel like Kaiden's always showing how tough he is, or they are. Gotta get used to the pronoun change. Yeah.
I think.
You know what?
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, you know what? I won't take that this time. I will add tough as nails also.
Cool.
So I am rolling all 9 of my die again. successes with 2 6s.
2 6. All successes?
Yeah. I rolled all 4 5s and 6s.
The terrifying thing is that just barely hits. But it hits. How much damage is that?
That's just the damage from my ultra stage, right?
Because just a
So that'd be
straight
14 damage again. Well, also, question: since I am a mirage element in this form, what does that do? She's neutral, so that really it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It just mirage protects me from her light.
Yeah, pretty
attacks.
much.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's 14 damage.
Perfection. So then, as you just punch her, and there's like a proper like shonen anime punch, right? Just deck her in the face, and she goes through 2 buildings.
Well, I think it's more of a coming down on her, so it's like the top of her head to get her to like go down.
Yeah, that's sick. She crashes straight into the ground, and like you see, like she lands into the base of like a building somewhere, that kind of collapses and falls on top of her. It seems she's more bothered by the punch than the building falling on her head.
And Kaiden's just gonna like float it, kind of like float, because like Nyamon floats, so like kind of floating down after punching her is just going to be like, you see, the thing is, you have one dream, but that does not constitute the dream of every single other person in both worlds.
Oh! And she's like, if my one dream can bring reality to all of yours, then it's worth it. I just want to help you. I just want to bring them back.
You are nothing but a dictator.
She gets, you've always seen her like sad or amused or smiling. You see her angry for the first time. There's still like, you know, that kind of like frustration that's like, why don't they understand? Why don't they get it? But you see her actually get pissed off as she's gonna do a legendary action because we steal from D&D 2. All right, she's not gonna use a basic ass attack. Instead, your Mirage element, correct? She gets up and her crest changes. Currently, it is showing the crest of hope, and it changes to your crest of love, and her element turns to dark. You can see all of her wings line up, and behind and in front of them, and just from, you don't even know exactly where they're coming from, you just see rows upon rows of missiles as she's readying to fire back at you. She has
How cute. You're emulating me.
I learn and adapt from humans. You're all so powerful and amazing and creative. I understand that that's all so cool, and I want to bring a world where you can be your true selves, not fighting here and squabbling with people like me.
Darling, you're a computer. You don't learn, you update.
Yo! Nico, you are up and you can say...
Whoa, what? Okay.
That's
Hello?
slick transition.
Yeah?
ENIAC is, you see she's readying a bunch of, like, anti-Mirage missiles, apparently. What's you gonna do as Bambimon? Bambimon hasn't even digivolved yet, and you can see him gearing up, like, I gotta do this. I gotta fight.
Would you say, having ingested the book on angelic lore, he has enough energy inside of him to skip and go straight to Ultra?
Yes!
Get it down into your gullet, Bambimon! Cool. In which case, I am going to make him level 2 using my Hope Crest, because I'm not touching Courage today. That's a season 2. I'm gonna make him Ultra Digivolve. And I get to describe him to you for the first time.
You do. and I get to bring back the Ultra Digivolution theme. Please tell me what this process is like.
So as light envelops Bambimon, he starts to like slowly grow and grow and grow, and as he grows, the feathers kind of like sink into his skin and disappear, so he's just like scales. His tail kind of lengthens, again losing its feathers, but the feathers at the end transform into more of like dark steel.
Mhm.
He develops giant gauntlets on his hands that have blades coming out the back of them, down past his elbow. He has pauldrons on his shoulders that have the crest of hope on them. He has some bandages around his waist to make it snatched, because why not? And he grows to be about like I would say 17 feet tall. Like he's quite tall. And his name now is Atrocimon.
Let's go!
And he's
Daddy?
just
Hi,
like, he's just my
Daddy?
little guy.
Daddy?
Daddy? I
Yes.
will... Oh my god, Daddy? I will send a picture in the Discord as well, because I frantically drew it today. I was like,
Please do.
I'm gonna be using this today. So, yeah, that's my boy, my precious boy. And his element now is dark, not wind.
Woo!
And he's like a tealy kind of blue color as well, instead of the greeny, like that his feathers were.
Nice, nice.
Cool. Well, now I can do what I've been sat here prepping to do for the last however many minutes before this battle even began. In this new form, I'm going to use his agility to like leap basically at ENIAC, so I can
Nice.
use agility. And he's gonna use Howling Cataclysm,
Howling
which is
Yo!
which sounds really cool. It's just him punching someone. But you
Rude.
know, like he needed a really cool name for it, right? Howling Cataclysm. Because in his armor form he'd be called the Cataclysm of Hope, so I decided to carry that forward.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna use his Ultra quality, which is Vicious, and then I'm also gonna use Frightening Aura from his super stage, which I think. Okay, I'm rolling a lot of dice here. let's see actually. So it's
You got this, best friend.
5 for that, 3 for that. Okay. I'm rolling so many dice. Like hello. Okay.
And you-
ENIAC just like, holy shit, these kids can actually do something.
Oh no, they're competent. Okay, well that's not incredible, but it is quite good. Could have been better considering I was rolling. How many dice have I rolled?
You are boosted.
I was
remember
rolling-
that.
I'm rolling 10 dice. That won't help me. I was rolling 10 dice.
10 dice.
7 of them are successes.
7 successes.
Which is 4 5s and 3 6s.
Ooh. Wow.
And then 3 1s, which isn't great. But if I roll a 6, I have to roll a 1. They have to be equal. There is balance at all times. But yeah, does that hit?
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Impressive. You see, this time, like, ENIAC is trying to put up, like, some kind of, ancient arcane barrier. Actually, you know what? I'm going extra, because she was trying to block us with her antediluvian nature. She straight up creates a black hole, thinking, yeah, let's stop him. A freaking singularity appears in front of her, thinking that that's gonna stop him, and Atrocimon rips it in half, which is physically impossible, and just gets her in the face. And
It's like a 1-2 punch. It's like a punch through the black hole and then a follow-up left hook. Like, yeah.
yes, she spins
I'm so proud of
from
her.
the hook. How much
Right?
damage does
Doing
this
so
do?
well. This does. So this is a heavy strike,
Mhm.
which means it
Ooh.
does an extra 4 damage. So it does 18 damage.
Oh, disgusting. Okay.
But he is dark. If she's dark at the moment as well, they cancel each other out. So there's no
They
boost
cancel each other out.
or setbacks.
Yeah. She really felt that one, actually. part of the flex of her wings kind of go flying off into the air a little bit. As she looks at this like, you dragon Digimon were always good at violence. Was never a big fan of your kind.
What do you
And
mean, your
Atrocimon
kind?
is like, first of all, rude. Second of all, I'm trying to stop you because I like this world and all the people around me. So, fuck what you think. I fight for justice. What do you stand for?
Yeah, now that he's in his ultra, he's like, most of the childishness is gone. He's just like, no, I'm here to take names and kick ass.
I'm gonna
And
body you.
that's
That's it.
He loves to brawl. He's my brawly boy. And then, I mean, Aniko would do something, but someone stole their steel pipe.
Oh my god, I dropped the
So-
steel pipe before
Oh my
Digimon.
god!
Wow.
It's right here at my feet! The exposition!
You gotta
I mean,
take a
like,
swing at her?
Realistic. She'll die! Like,
I'm glad you know.
also because, like, I never bothered to heal Nico, so, like,
Yeah, you'd be flat.
like, I have 7 hit points. That's not going anywhere good. The pipe is like a comfort blanket though, so like the pipe is going back into the hands at the very least.
Nice.
And she's just gonna hunker down in like, the corner of a like next to a building and just be like, "Go, my friends, for justice!" And then just like panic.
Perfect.
This is terrifying.
ENIAC was going to fire like super anti-dark matter missiles at Kaiden, which would be bad, but that hit hurt. That hit was a good thing, as her attention turns to you. Well, to rather turns to Atrocimon, and she's like, I almost said the Bane copy pasta. They're like, oh yeah, you operate in darkness, but I was bathed in it. But no.
I was nothing before I put on the mask.
Yeah. But she's like, the power of darkness is great, but until you spent millennia hovering in the depths of space, you don't know what it is. And she fires a bunch of missiles, and I'm gonna need to.
Am I supposed to feel bad for you?
What an edgelord! Oh my god.
Right?
Am I supposed to feel bad for you?
She's doing this
Is
at
that what you
Atrocimon, right?
want?
Yeah.
Because I will.
Okay. I
Aw.
know dodging is gonna do nothing. I will attempt to dodge.
I believe in you. This might be difficult. She's using
No
qualities.
whammies! Okay, well I rolled a 6, but then I also rolled 2 1s, a 5, and a 2. So
Well, that's
Oh.
yeah, that's not gonna. That's really not good. Oh, this is gonna hurt like a lot.
Is there any way that I can help?
Nah, just nah.
Okay.
Wait, can I add dice to that if I spend a bond point?
Yeah.
Okay, sick. And is it 1 bond point for 1 extra dice?
1 bond point for 2 dice.
It's 2.
2.
2 dice. Sick. I'll have an extra 2 in there. Why not?
What'd you
That was a
roll?
2. That was a 2 and a 3. So.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, the 3 counts at least, so I've got 3 6s.
The 3 successes. That's pretty good.
One of them is a 6, you know,
One of
but
them's a 6.
yeah, the other 4 aren't so great.
She gets up, fires all of these missiles, and while she's firing the missiles, she summons more guns. She summons a giant laser cannon, a giant Gatling gun, this is just some mech anime nonsense where there's guns and cannons everywhere and just firing all of them at Atrocimon. Atrocimon starts off doing pretty great. He ducks and weaves from most of them. Sees a couple are like stray missiles that are going to hit Unico, and instead starts stepping in the way and punching them away, which, they explode. As he takes a delightful 19 points of damage.
Very delightful.
Very cute.
Very demure.
Very demure.
I believe it is
Cool.
I knew someone was going to say that today.
I believe it's currently Spencer, who you see Spark is ready to go and is already sparking up with electricity all around him.
Hell yeah. Okay, before I get into this, I want to say if you hear a horrible sound in the background, I'm so sorry. I asked my neighbor to not drill in our joint wall. He said he wouldn't. He's doing it anyway. So what can you do? I
Beautiful.
apologize. I'm staying
Yeah.
muted for as much as possible, but Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, Spark is digivolving. What do I need to do to get to Ultra? Do I need to do something?
Just spend a single bond point and you'll be fine. Because
I'll spend a bomb point. Okay.
Oh my god.
So,
it's finally
in case
happening.
we all forgot, Spark in his basic stage, literally just a dog. Spark Super gets some armor. It's cute, but that's what it is. And so I think like Spark and Spencer, they're next to each other. They share a look. Spencer will turn, and if you allow me to have this, I think at that point the turquoise lesbian van will drive by.
Yes.
Spencer will like hold out a hand and get a high five from Rennemon, who then throws their bike out of the back of the van, so Spencer has their bike. And as they get on their little bike, Spark will start to glow, and he will grow and grow. And I don't know feet. I'm Dutch. I have no clue what a foot is, but he gets big. And he gets bigger, and he gets bigger, and he gets bigger. And Spark turns into a big, still yellow wolf on a motorcycle. He has a mohawk of white hair that's maybe a little bit blue in the tips, inspired by Kaiden. Maybe.
Frosted tips.
I don't know. We sure thought Kaiden was very cool when we first saw them. He has 2 little earrings in his wolf ear. Big bisexual energy from this wolf.
Yes.
He's wearing a Sherpa-lined jean jacket.
Oh my god.
With
Oh my god, Nico! Oh my god, Snapsies! Oh my god!
That's so cute! Oh yeah, I didn't even know that. It just has the most wholesome like little patches sewn on it for like national parks and stuff, but then one is just like an anarchy, stuff like that.
Yes.
And then one like claw is gripping one handle of the motorbike, and the other one is like a metal claw, because one of his arms has fully become like a robot arm, and on the top of that is a gun. And I think he's the size. The wheel of the motorcycle is about as big as Spencer. Spencer's not that big, but still, he's like, it's just like so big.
Now that's a big hug.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Yeah, let me just look at my drawing to see if I told you everything. Oh yeah, he has like, how dogs or wolves sometimes have like the fur hair. He has that, and it's like shaped like lightning.
Yo!
Like backwards.
Yes.
Can you see this? I like drew him.
Ooh!
It's like this.
Yes!
It's not a very good drawing, but
Husband material. Oh my god, 2 husbands in a row?
2 husbands?
I after all the wives I've given, it's just
Right?
We're throwing husbands.
Nico and Spencer were like, now you get to receive husband.
And yeah, I think it happens very fast. Like as soon as Spencer's like on their bicycle, this transformation has happened. They look at each other, they give a nod, and they both take off. And the way it can only happen in anime, for the first little bit, they're going the same speed. Spencer is riding that bike so freaking fast, but at some point, Spark will get ahead.
Nice.
He's called Boltman now, but of course still Spark.
Of course.
Okay, just for we're all attacking ENIAC, but is it just ENIAC? She has an army, right? There's multiple enemies.
She does in fact have an army, and they're going to start showing up very soon. Currently, the ENIAC is at the head of it army, so it's just her, and you can see like behind everyone's starting to gather.
Okay.
Do you want to blast them the army
things.
before they start causing problems?
I want to, but Spark wouldn't. Spark wouldn't.
Fair.
No, you gotta show aggression first before,
Best
you know.
boy.
Yeah. So no, we'll just I'll put this in my pocket for later. My great cool attack, and we're just only going to attack ENIAC for now.
Nice.
Yeah, I will use my signature attack, which is a callback to one of my favorite moments of Spencer. It's called playing explosions because they like playing explosions. And yeah, Spark is going to just tear off on his motorcycle and do that thing where, like, right before he gets to ENIAC, he'll like twist 90 degrees and like skid to a stop, and then just shoot her at short range because I want him to be able to use power. So
nice.
We're stopping and then shooting. Yeah, and I'm going to use overcharge, and I think I'll just spend two signature attacks in one go.
Nice. Okay, good plan. Let's see if ENIAC can even defend against this, because it's gonna hurt a lot.
So I have a couple
Fucking
questions.
lady.
I was seeing to how many dice I could get. Will you? So I'm using speed, right? Because I like raced up.
Yeah.
Right? That makes sense. I'm not using protective. That's cool. Can I use tracking because she took energy from our Digi vices?
Ooh.
Will you
Yeah,
allow me that?
sure. You can literally track the energy going to her.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, then I'm rolling 15 die.
Oh my god.
They're also
Let's go.
boosted.
And I'm boosted.
How many dice? How many?
15?
How many?
15? How are you getting to 50? Oh my lord!
I think it's the
Jesus.
most dice you've seen in one attack.
Get fucked, computer lady.
I rolled 10!
I did
And I
the
thought
math,
that was
I
extreme.
promise.
I rolled 12, and I thought that was a lot.
Okay, this is the first 9 die that I rolled. Let me keep track of this. The first 9 die gave me 8 successes.
8 successes.
Yeah, 4 sixes.
Still have
The
to
crit
roll.
gauge is filled.
The crit gauge is filled.
5 more die. And I'm rolling the one that rolled the 6s, of course. Oh, ouch. That is 3 more successes, so that is 11 successes in total. But I did get 2 ones on that last one.
Even with those 2 ones.
You gotta
that
note the 2 ones.
Yeah, so 11
Wow.
successes, 4 sixes, 2 ones.
Lucy,
Wow.
this is gonna hurt so much, and also Lucy's gonna have such a great day as the crit gauge is filled. How much damage is it gonna do?
So the damage is 20, but I'm spending 2 signature attacks, so I'm doing 40.
Yo! So, this is what happens
Love
as
you.
You do your lovely bike slide skid and blast her ENIAC, right? It's like a shotgun blast, but like even bigger. It's like just a freaking cannon. As she goes flying from the force of it, slams into a building, which the building then topples over. She's going straight to phase 2 because that emptied what was left of her health, and bad shit's gonna start happening. That was insane. I have to carry over some of that damage.
Sorry.
To phase 2. Give me a moment to calculate that. Is there anything that you, Spencer, are doing?
Well, listen, Spencer's not gonna hit ENIAC. That doesn't make any sense. They're not that fast on their bike. I cannot like ready an action, right?
I think you,
You know
actually
what?
can ready an action. I think. I remember reading. something about that.
Can I? It's like I can bike as fast as a van, right? This is anime.
This is
Surely I
anime.
can bike
This
as
is
fast
anime.
as a
You can
van.
do it.
You're the
Okay.
main character.
I'm biking next to the van, and I would just kind of like to give Renamon like the help action,
Ooh, that's
if you allow me.
yeah. No problem.
Okay.
Renamon shall get boost on the shit that he's going to do. and It's going to be
Yes.
great.
I support my boyfriend.
Renamon's there like, that was amazing. You two are so freaking cool. What?
Spark is so big now.
He's huge.
He's so cool. He's as cool as Kaiden, I think now.
Gets really close. Gets
I
really
think he's
close.
cooler.
No. Asco.
No.
I guess I'll have to. I have to keep up
Same
once
goal.
it's my turn. Looks like that army is kind of getting closer, and you can see the distance the angels kind of filling
Oh,
in
boy.
and slowly appearing.
Okay.
Leave the small fry to me. I'll take them all out, no problem.
You got it, babe.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Oh my
Where did that come from? Oh my
Spencer's
god!
quoting music, movies they heard. Their mom was watching a rom-com and Spencer's quoting it.
Shit.
I'm 11. I take it back. I did not say that.
It's canon now. It
No,
came
you
out of your mouth.
You've spoken
Shut
into
up.
existence. That's it.
Oh.
You made that choice. You have to live with it.
I did.
So
Okay, that's my turn. I'm done.
Cool. So ENIAC is in the middle of trying to enter phase 2 because she's temporarily been KO'd entirely. That shotgun blast was ridiculous, and even once she enters phase 2, a chunk of her health is going to be missing. But what you do see for her lovely little I guess it'd be a layer action? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Is all the squads of angel Digimon starting to appear, and also sprouting from the ground are these weird plants. There's these big green threads that vines that appear, and as they grow and blossom, instead of flowers, it's like they're making weird metal plates. They're a little odd. Not sure exactly what they are. Lucy, it's your turn.
I have a thought
Uh-huh.
with what to do with this crit gauge.
Yes.
You don't have to say yes. But Lucy, well, Digimon is technically the commander of the army, correct?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Is it considered an action to use one of these critical moves?
Let me check.
The PC whose turn it is, it counts as an action for them to use it. Yes,
Yeah.
I was just reading it.
Kid action or kid action?
Kid action,
I-
I'll say.
Yeah.
As my kid action? Okay. I would like to. Would I be able to grant the benefits of a critical success to the entire army or to a portion of the army?
I think you could grant to a portion of the army. You are commanding them after all. For all intents and purposes, they're part of your crew. What is the success you want to grant?
Rukuba, I think I want to grant. I don't know how many groups there are. I imagine there's like 4 or 5 groups, but I want to grant. I want to grab one of the groups like an immediate success on. That specifically, it says they just automatically. Oh, okay. Well, it's technically for PCs, but I kind of want them to like succeed on their attacks in a kind of emboldening sense, like a commander. Just like I'd like to use the crit gauge just to kind of,
effectively,
I guess,
repel the enemy army and do it guaranteed. No need to fuck around with rolls, right?
at least for one section of our side, if not the whole side, because
Yeah, of course,
I
of
divided
course.
them into subgroups. So I'd probably command the right of the line to be like, attack, and do something really cool with that.
Perfect. I have the perfect
for
thing.
my
Yeah. So you.
And then,
Oh, yeah. And then.
do I even have a kid action if I merged with my Digimon? I'm so confused, but
Normally no, but there's a crit gauge thing, so like fuck it, yeah, you do.
I would like to use. Okay, where are my friends in relation to my physical?
You are currently a little bit behind everyone since you got hit by that wind attack. So there's you, and then there's Nico and Atrosamon. Then there's Kaiden, and then there's Spencer, and then there's Spark as Boltmon.
I would like to, and can I tell which of the Digimon or the chosen children look the most hurt in against?
Who does look the most hurt? You would absolutely be able to tell. So y'all players, who's in bad shape right now?
I have a plan. Trust.
I'll be flat out. I have 30 HP.
30 HP. Dope.
Left or total?
Left.
Okay.
If she hits me again, Atrosamon's dying, basically. He only has 16 hit points.
Oh, my boy!
Help
I'm
him!
a fool.
Help him! Help
Please.
him! Help him!
I only had 35 to start, and when she did 19, I was like, oh, okay.
Help husband.
Help this husband, please.
Okay. In that case, as a part of the critical gauge thing, can I give myself like as part of the attacking?
Mm-hmm.
Can I include can I include Rukamon in that?
I see what you
Is
want
that
to do. Yeah, for I see what you're trying
so
to do.
then for the purpose of that, it would be a critical success without needing to roll.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to use my signature attack for Rukamon called Righteous Light. And the effect for it is Energy Drain, which, hold on, let me double check what Energy Drain does, because I forgot to write it down.
When you deal damage with this attack, you also regain HP equal to the level of the target.
Right, but what I would like to do is redirect that healing towards my friend.
I had a play in my home game that did something similar, or wanted to do something similar. Yeah. You're doing weird applications of weird stuff, so this is more counts as weird tests and things. So yeah.
Break the game.
Break the game. Just break the game. It's the crit gauge. The crit gauge is here to break the game. Don't worry.
This is Lucy's final form. This is Warmander Lucy. Look, we've moved past war crimes. It's fine.
It's fine.
So there's a beam of silvery purple light that emanates from Irukamon's hands and hits Lady ENIAC, and then you see her swing her arms in the direction of what was the Digimon's name? Sorry.
Atrosamon.
Swing
He's an
her
atrocity, so just think of that.
Swings her arms towards Atrosamon. And energy wraps their body completely, and they feel more energized. And I don't know how much health back whatever Lady ENIAC's level is.
Yeah, so it's equal to the amount to the level.
Equal to the level. I'm gonna add a bit more because her level is kind of weird. Let me double check that. It's equal to level, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what the text says
Perfect.
as written, but you do you.
I do me.
Also-
Atrosamon immediately gets back 12 HP, which is pretty substantial. I'm going to roll something to decide how generous I am, because you might get. Actually, no, I don't need to roll this. I don't need to roll this.
Yeah, raw.
Nico, as Atrosamon heals, Nico, you get a flash of some of like a memory coming from Lady ENIAC. You like kind of just part of the energy that's coming over, or something. ENIAC's a computer. It's weird. We don't know how it works. As you see the last days of her alternate timeline. As the world kind of going dark, the planet itself kind of shutting down, and one of those scientists that worked on the end supercomputer pressing and typing a few more buttons and saying, "Looks like it weren't quite enough as it is, huh? Alright then, girl. Rest is up to you." And she pats the machine. You're our last hope for this one. Just do your best. And walks out the room and shuts off the lights as the door closes, and the only light left in the entire world is coming from this big, complex machine. And we will enter into phase 2 right after this break.
Oh my god!
I'ma fuck her
I'm
up.
scared.
Yes, be just
I'm
a
not.
little. No hesitation, just like, nah, I'm doing good.
I am, because she kicked my ass.
She has Joey energy. She has Joey energy, and
Like, I thought I was doing a lot of damage, and then Boltmon comes in with his sweet hot 40, and I was like, okay,
Every time
I do less than half damage of that, but okay.
My
Lucy,
boy.
he doesn't do damage. Lucy's just here to be a menace and command army, apparently.
Apparently. All right. We
Yeah,
shall we shall return right after this quick 10-minute break as we enter the second phase of this boss fight. Stay tuned. Goodbye. And welcome back, everybody. We have returned right as things are getting a little menacing.
Spicy.
It's a little spicy.
It's getting a little hot in here.
All right, so what page was I on? Oh no, I lost my note. Here's my notes. So, we have the current situation. ENIAC has been ENIAC has been shotgunned through a building, very explosive, and the angelic voices, angel armies, are now starting to surround everybody and start like actually like brawling and fighting and trying to assist their leader. ENIAC enters into phase 2, and multiple things happen at this point. Up until now, she's been taking legendary actions where she will do one of her many abilities each action. So she'll change an element, or she'll attack someone, or she'll summon guns, or she'll cry, she'll weep. Instead, she's going to do multiples of those at once. You see in the remnants of the building that she had crashed into, she shoots up into the air. It's just like a rainbow-colored streak. And there isn't really like a sun necessarily in this place. Everything's just bright, but she kind of stops midair, and it looks like there's a sun behind her as she's kind of eclipsing it a little bit. Just a shadow of a form. Her wings spread wide as her voice booms out. Enough of this! I'm going to reset all our worlds. I'm going to bring everything back, whether you like it or not. Just because you're brats who are too young to understand what you're going to become in the future doesn't mean I have to listen to you.
The tantrum isn't cute on you, darling.
Shut up! What? I have to always be collected, always be put together. No one gave me a fucking instruction manual on how to lead people. It's not fair, it's not fair, it's not fair! And lasers start blasting everywhere. The little plants that were growing in the ground and kind of looking weird with like little metal flowers, they start growing bigger and bigger and bigger, and the metal flowers start to morph and shape and become armor. It looks like it's a little hard to tell what exactly they are, but once they like fully shape up, your digivices register the little ping, and they register them. Oh, not you. And they register them. We'll get to that guy in a bit, very soon. Where is it? I have so much art that's everywhere, and it's annoying. And I didn't. The one thing I'm looking for, I didn't label. Ah, here we are. I'm gonna send you art in the Discord very quickly. As your digivices are like, warning, Yggdrasil present. Warning. As a bunch of like minions, I guess they're all about human-sized, from bursting out from these plants, as they all start to kind of shift and whir into life. They do not look friendly in the slightest, and they're all starting to fire like lasers and beams and just weird shit everywhere, basically. So she summons these things,
Heavens.
refreshes her HP a little bit, and element changes. Her element is now... she's throwing a tantrum. Her element is now fire.
I wonder who does really well against that.
I wonder who. I could never guess.
Curious.
And she's going to attempt to just take a very basic smack up against. Now I say basic, but this is not going to be basic at all. As she's glowing up in the sky, she looks at Spark, who just did ridiculous amount of damage to her, and points a finger and says, "Before creation comes destruction. Big bang!" And fires like a little finger gun as a black hole goes hurtling towards Spark. I need Spark to make a dodge test, please.
Oh my god, Spark has never been hit in this entire
I
campaign.
know.
Not once.
Time to
Not
change
once.
that.
I'm so scared. You watch it now. Okay.
You watch yourself.
You
watch yourself.
Is-
watch yourself.
Is Spark by me?
My dodge is so bad.
I think Spark is a little bit ahead of you. I don't think you want to. I mean, I guess you have a lot of health. You probably do want to take this hit.
Can I?
But mhm.
So Spark's Ultra form has metal plating as a quality. Can I use that sort of as a defensive situation?
Absolutely, you can use metal plating and any kind of speed related thing as well.
Oh, I'll take speed as well. Is that quality just rank 1 or is it like rank 3 because it's it's Ultra?
It'll be rank 1. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Okay. Here we go.
I was gonna ask if I could teleport Spark out of the way.
Nah.
You're allowed to say no. It's okay.
Would Casey be able to add like just a dice for the thought of teleport? You know, like maybe they have like a little bit of a gravitational drag to pull him out of the way.
I tell you what rank is your teleport?
My teleport is rank 2.
I would allow you to add 2 dice to Spencer's dodge roll. If you fail, you will take a small portion of this damage as well.
Okay. Am I rolling?
Are you
the 2
rolling
die?
now?
Sure, why not?
Okay. You sure you want that, D?
I'm fine. I'll happily deal damage to both of you if this doesn't work. What did you get?
It's a 5 and a 6.
5 and a 6, so 2 extra successes. What did you get, Spencer?
We're still boosted, right?
You are not.
Because
No.
Lucy has
No, we're not boosted anymore.
Power
Lucy's
transfer
turn is
ended.
over. Oh no.
Oh, okay. Oh, of course. Yeah. Then it's 4 successes. I'm going to spend a bond point to roll 2 more die.
Good plan.
So,
I
sorry.
also have a 1
So
in there.
6 successes right now.
6 successes right now. Bless you.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Okay, that is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes, 1 6, 2 1s.
5 successes,
7
1 6,
So
successes.
7 successes, 2
And
And
3
2
sixes.
6s. 3 6.
7
I
successes.
rolled a 6 also.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
and I've
Wow.
1 6, so that's 2.
So 2
Or 2
6s.
All
Yeah,
right, so
yeah.
7 successes and at least 2 of those being 6s. That is thankfully, just barely. Oh no, it might not be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're so close. You're so close. You're so close. 1 away. 1 more success and you would have been
No!
able to
Oh, my baby!
All right.
Oh,
So
big motorcycle baby.
ENIAC fires attack.
Alright. Pack it in.
Fires attack using her create matter quality. As this, it looks like a black hole. It's not actually. Oh, I guess it. I don't know what it is. All right, it's weird shit. It's weird creation bullshit. We don't know what's happening. As it's firing towards Spark. Kaiden, you see this for a bit and you're like, oh, nope, and teleport and try to get Spark out of there, which doesn't work as you both get engulfed in this big, just black sphere. All the ground that you were standing on is just completely annihilated. Spark, you will take a delightful 19 points of damage. Kaiden, you're going to take a portion of this. You're going to take a delightful 10 points of damage.
No,
Okay, that's fine. It's okay.
you gotta stop saving me.
My flaw is self-sacrificial.
Oh my god, I just still got the full 19? That's bad.
This is her. She threw a big bag at you. The damage is gonna be really.
I'm scared!
It's okay.
Mom, I want to go home!
You can be scared because now I'm angry.
Nice.
Okay. Spencer's angry too now.
Lucy,
Ugh.
the gang is here. There are a bunch. So there's a bunch of problems. So we now have a bunch of minions who are on the field, and they're going to get their own turns. Yeah.
The army is on top of them.
The army's on top of them. Which group do you want to get rid of right now? You can get rid of the new weird robot plant things. You can get rid of a bunch of the angels, or you can try to do damage to ENIAC. And whatever it is they do, they just guaranteed do it because crit success from the crit gauge.
No, I think whoever's in the front line, they're gonna take a chunk out of the actual army.
Nice, perfect.
Like, we're focusing fire, so.
So I'm gonna say the block of troops that are like your Leomon medic, a bunch of the gym bros who are fighting, and Renamon.
Yes, the gym.
They're all there like, whoa, let's go, fight, and they start charging forward. Notably, Leomon goes.
Lucy's looking.
Oh yeah.
Lucy's just looking down at this and cheering.
Nice. You see like a couple of like angels who are trying to charge, and then like Ogremon grabs one of them and beats the other guy with them, using this guy like a giant living baseball bat. Renamon sees the Leomon. Leomon, for the most part, like is like patching people up when they get injured, but then someone gets really close, and you see the Leomon stop and punch the guy as a big lion-shaped explosion kind of bursts forward from that. Renamon sees this. The crit gauge filled, and you use it for a crit success, including on the group that Renamon is in. Renamon is going to use this to crit Digivolve, as Renamon looks at Spencer and is like, I'll hold off some of the bigger enemies. My turn! And he jumps forward and is engulfed in light, and I'm going to send you art very soon. As this
Get him, babe!
Oh
I'm
my
leaning
god,
into it.
I'm
Third
leaning into
husband?
we
Third
we
husband?
get a third husband.
In my finale?
More likely than you think.
Oh my
I'm
god.
sweating.
I'm so warm. I'm so warm.
This
Y'all are excited about.
Look at him! Look at him!
I love that you guys are excited about husbands while I flew a fighter jet and became a
Right?
giant warrior of light.
the way I got fucking hyped seeing some
You're
Ace
part of the
Combat
wife.
books.
Yeah, you're the part of the wife
You're
brigade.
part of the wife group.
You're part of the wife.
You're part of the wife brigade. Yeah.
All right, so
The husband alliance and the wife brigade.
Renamon,
I'm emotional.
you see
Not
my
very
dude is built. He is much bigger than before. He's got 4 tails now instead of just his one, and they have like purple flames on them like Yokomon's. And is holding like this massive giant ass fucking sword behind him. And he's got like a bunch of like gnarly looking scars on his like chest that they look a lot like top surgery scars. Just at a glance. As a bunch of like a couple bigger angels show up. You see people that look like they're not the Slash Angemon you met, but you see 2 like generic Slash Angemon appear, and Renamon
Boring
just
copies.
copycats, fakers, a lot of them.
Just generic men.
Generic, worst. Renamon takes a swing and smacks one of them into a building, and then the second one's coming. He rears back, copying the Leomon, and yells, "Fist of the Beast King!" and punches, and a giant flame fox comes out of his fist and engulfs and blows that Slash Angemon way out of here.
Oh my god. He's been taking notes from Leomon.
He did.
Renamon did this? Blade Renamon did this? I'm sorry, Spencer. Your boyfriend's my boyfriend too.
Avert your eyes.
Avert your eyes? Down.
They're our boyfriend now.
Okay, that's fine.
can't with y'all.
That works.
I can't with y'all. All right.
I really tried to rein this part in, but I can't.
The squeal you let out was pretty intense.
We're not demure. We're not cutesy right now.
I love it.
Not mindful.
So, all of those, like, at least a good section of like the army that were going to start attacking y'all, they're not getting actions. There's still the weird robot plant things, which you don't have to worry about. But you're not going to take as much heavy fire as before, as the Gym Bros and Renamon are just kind of tearing through them. But you're at the top of the round. ENIAC is currently fire type, if I'm correct. And she's just throwing a bit of a tantrum and sees Lucy is commanding this army, and it's like, you need to disappear right now. And her wings reflect again and start firing beams. I need you, Lucy, to make a dodge test. You have boost because this is an element that you're strong against.
Hold on.
Mhm.
No, this is Rukamon, who is a light element. So
Oh yeah, okay,
I
so just like
actually do not-
regular defense. Unfortunate. That's fine.
But I am going to add quick reflexes at
Nice.
level 1. I am going to spend a bond point for 2 more dice. Sorry, I just
You're all good.
Having-
Do not stress.
So I have 2 successes with a 6,
Mm-hmm.
but 3 ones.
2 successes with 6, 3 of them are ones. Up above, gauge goes up 1 step. Amazingly, you are still fine. Somehow I only rolled 1 success, and I have no idea how this happened. I throw so many dice at this, and yet, that fires a bunch of beams at you. Yeah! Duck and weave, dodge. You do like a lovely dive over one of them. It's extremely glamorous as you land. And
Angelic dolphin girl warrior person. It's weird. Run with it.
Run with it. This just makes ENIAC even more and more annoyed and irritated with everything as she's throwing a tantrum a little bit. She's currently way up in the sky though, and being like, just let me win! Just let me win! It's gonna be so much better! Don't you want
As
all-
a computer, you should understand that gamers never let anybody win. Not even children.
Did you try being good?
Get good, bro! Get
Fun.
good, bro!
Bunch of the gym bros like, whoa!
It's like
Renamon like rolls up next to you, Spencer's like, yeah, high five, that was good. Yeah.
you got burned by an 11-year-old. How does it feel?
What?
Does it feel good?
You swear there's like a little tear in her eye. It's a little bit like, shut up.
Cry me a river.
Yeah, cry. Do it. Cry. You know you want to.
Rukamon fist bumping the gym bros.
Yes.
She's like bumping the gym bros. Good job, you guys. Good job, you guys.
Ogremon's flexing.
Good
over
huddle,
there.
guys. Good huddle.
Good hustle.
Hayden.
Let's go.
I believe you're currently up.
Ooh, it's my turn? Okay.
Yes, your turn.
Say less.
Let's get this bitch. Let's go, lesbians. Harikaimon is going to once again teleport up above ENIAC.
Mm-hmm.
And with my fist, I'm going to use my signature attack of Rupture Mountains.
Ooh, been a while.
Which has the effect Stunning Strike. And I'm not going to cause damage.
All right. That's gonna outright delete a turn, which is going to be great. Just gotta actually hit her. She is throwing a tantrum, so this might be easier or not.
This, I am going to say, I'm gonna roll with Heart. Because now I'm really truly, like, Spark was just attacked. I am in protection mode. I am angry mom mode.
Nice.
So that's 6 die to start out. Rupture Mountains is a rank 2 attack, so that's 2 die on top of it. I would like to add my quality from Harikaimon of Frightening Aura for a die. So that's
I'm gonna give you
9
one
die.
thing, something else extra. This I won't give it to you again, but I'll give it to you here because this is gonna be cool for hits. Seeing as Shoutmon is also included in your little fusion, you can add 2 extra dice from Shoutmon's quality of Omega Force. And you see the aura of your characters wouldn't know what this is, but you as a player know it's the aura of Omnimon around you temporarily before it fades. Do your shit.
Cool. I'm also gonna add Digimagic to this. So that is 14 die, and I'm adding Tough as Nails to make it 16 die.
Nice.
I roll 9 at first, because that's all the d6s I have in my dice tray.
Your whole collection.
I don't have any more. I just looked to make sure. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes from the first batch.
Nice,
1
nice.
6.
One of those is 6.
And then I need to roll 8. Right? I just rolled. No, I know I rolled 7.
That's crazy.
I'm not a math gay, okay?
Your greatest weakness, maths.
That's 2 more 6s. So that's 9 successes.
Yeah.
10, 11, 12 successes, and no ones.
That's gonna be fantastic. That's gonna do the job as you punch her straight down, right? Slam her into the ground and leaves a lovely crater. The crater where she made the like big black hole, she lands in that, and the crater gets even bigger. And you see there's like a little tunnel where she landed like a subway system or something. Yeah.
I'm floating down again, because have to be majestic as fuck after stunning a bitch.
Of course.
And Kaiden just goes, usually I don't reuse the lines I've used on other people, but I'll use this one again. I suggest you stay down.
And of course, she has no choice but to listen. As you see, she like moves for a bit. Her wings kind of twitch a little bit, and she thinks, I think I need to give this one a minute. I think I'll take the advice. She burns a legendary action, which she can do nothing with as she is stunned, tilting the action economy once more in your favor. Where do these fuckers go in the roll initiative action? Give me a moment. I need to roll something. Oh, that's not good. Oh, right! So, it would be Nico's turn next. Unfortunately, the little plant things, the little plant robots that are now firing a bunch of lasers, all of them start to speak. All of them are saying the exact same line at the exact same time, like just like a big wide speaker, effectively, as they're like, emergency Yggdrasil protection program activate. And
I'm in danger.
you're in danger. They're gonna aim a bunch of lasers. If this misses, it's gonna be great because other stuff is gonna happen. But I want to hit because I want to do damage. I'm going to say I'm gonna target a kid, Nico. It's like actually I'm gonna roll a d4. Oh, that's definitely gonna target Nico if it's the d4.
Oh no.
Nico.
No! Pick me. Choose me.
I would.
Oh yeah, Lucy.
I would like to. I would like to do something about this.
Uh-huh.
Can I use? Can I spend bond points to? Wait, where is it? There's a thing.
Interject.
I was looking at it earlier. Yeah.
Let me check. I remember.
Where
I
is
think
the-
I know what you're looking for. If I can find it. I know that you can spend bond points to.
I'd like to interject here and do 2 bond points to do something.
Nice. What's your plan?
Is it like any action? Okay.
It can be
What I'd
any
like to
action,
do is what I would like to do is God damn it. I would like to use I would like to use Irukumon's Righteous Light soldier attack. I have to use the quality Radiant Glow to basically shine the attack in her eyes so she can't see.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
It's like, ah, my eyes! But also try to hit her.
Perfect. All right. Roll to cause violence, I suppose.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. That is a rank 3. Oh shoot, rank 3. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do. It's brains for range, correct? Seven. So that's 7. I will add Radiant Glow because that's the whole point of what I'm trying to do for 8. And then I'm going to toss a bond point in for 2 extra dice. So I am rolling 10. Okay. Not liking that. Okay, that's better.
Sounds good.
Okay, so that's 5 successes with 3 sixes.
5 successes, 3 sixes. That's gonna hit, yeah.
Yeah.
Does it also do damage? Yeah.
It does damage and energy drain. Hold on, wait. Does energy drain do drain instead of damage? I have to double check. Sorry.
No worries. I'm also gonna check. I
It's when you deal damage, so it will do the 9 damage, and then it will also and what I'd like to do is redirect the energy. So instead of getting hit with damage, I forgot the name. It's Nico's. It's Atrosimon. Yeah. So instead of with damage, Atrosimon gets hit with healing, like the energy drain again.
Sure.
So instead of losing health, big health. I'm just like.
You're all good. Atrosimon, take a lovely extra 12 HP. I think you're back to like near full at this point.
That would put me over full. So yeah.
So you're at full.
I'm full.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
I don't
so
get 40. I just get my 35. That's fine.
Listen.
No
This
10
is how-
hit points in Animal.
But Rukamon just says, "You will never win. The side of the righteous will always overcome." Insert some really
Insert anime speech.
insert celestial monologue about others is good. I'm tired.
You're all good.
But anyway,
For what it is
I
worth,
give a Trocomon from getting hit, so that's the point of that.
I mean, was Nico just gonna die? Was that just gonna be like, was Nico just gonna die on the ground, like in the corner?
it is
Over
going,
my
she
dead
got hit.
body.
it is going to
Over
be
my
extremely
dead
bad
body.
things. That is for sure.
Wait, was it?
Oh yeah.
It was Nico that was being targeted, yeah, not Atrocimon.
Oh, sorry. I'm tired.
No, it's
You're
okay.
fine.
It doesn't matter.
It's on that-
I don't think 11 hit points is gonna do much in any situation. When the Digimon attacks you.
It
Yeah,
will
but-
still, by virtue of the fact that it is literally light, blind everyone, and as it's healing Atrocimon, if Nico does now get attacked, Atrocimon will just take the damage. It'll be fine. Whereas before, Atrocimon is kind of beat up. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm tired.
I know.
To do it. I meant to do it to whoever was getting attacked, and I thought it was Atrocimon.
I mean, realistically, I would have been like, my guy, can you come in here and protect me? I would have made him take the hit anyway. Because, like,
But
Nico
yeah,
is not making it out of there.
Nico.
can I still give the health to Nico?
Yeah, you
Can
can
I
still,
still
if
give
you
the
still
health?
want, you can give the health to Nico. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nico, you'll
That's
be back to
what I
full.
wanted. Sorry.
Does Atrocimon,
You feel
do I take all of his
tingly
back?
light.
Do I take it off? Do I take it off Atrocimon?
Yeah.
The hit points that you just got. Okay, cool. Back to 28.
It feels real good. Feels a little tingly.
Fair.
Nice.
Nico, as it's your turn, you can see two things. The first is that ENIAC, as she's throwing her tantrum more and more, is not looking in great shape. 2, maybe 3 big hits, and she's probably going down. The second, slightly more pressing thing you're seeing is that all those little plants are firing lasers at you. They are not hitting you, because part of the damage that they would have been doing is just immediately getting absorbed by the healing, like the extra HP essentially that you just got from Lucy. And part of it is that their aim is really bad right now. They have been blinded for a little bit. What would you like?
Oh my
to
god,
do?
they're stormtroopers. Okay. So, this tree that she's made in the distance, or
Yeah.
whatever, that's got the dark leaves that are the solar panels and stuff.
I'm glad you noticed again. Yeah.
Yeah, is that the actual machine that will reset the world?
Yeah, like now you turn your attention back to it. You see it's gotten bigger. There are a bunch of halos that are floating around it. It looks like you can see a model of the solar system just flying around it, which is kind of weird. That is the thing that's going to reset everything. It's been slowed down dramatically. It would have been doing stuff at the start of each round. Kaiden and Diamond smashed stuff up much earlier, so it's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, what would you like to do?
Would I be able to tell? Would Nika be able to tell whether it would be useful to try and destroy parts of it? Still,
It would be incredibly dangerous. Just at a glance and from what you know from the book that you read, yeah, it would. Yes, it would be useful. Effectively, the universe resetting machine is the closest thing we can think of to ENIAC's original body as the end supercomputer. If you shut that down, then it should disrupt her divine powers effectively. She'll still be bullshit, but she will be considerably weaker.
in that case, because Nico did have that flash of a memory, would I be able to reverse engineer a way to turn it off if it is effectively like her original form?
You're a gamer, maybe.
Like, I have a gamer pass. Nico has a gamer pass. She's got the hacking skills, and she's now got the vision of this alternate universe. At the very least, I feel like I do damage, but I don't do that much damage. And like, he takes 2 hits, he's dead, sort of thing. So I'm gonna make Atrocimon pick me up and like jump us to it.
Nice.
Like away from the fight, like just over to this other machine.
I am not even going to have you make a roll. This is an ultra stage Digimon. It can just do it.
I mean, he also has fly as like a quality. Like, I feel like he's good.
Exactly. As Atrocimon jumps a big old like Hulk leap, effectively, and lands on like one of the branches, if you can even call it that, of this tree, skidding a bit to a halt. You look around at this place, and it's like a mix of like technology that has been fused with this tree itself. Like, you're not sure. It's like the tech is growing itself, and it's still growing and getting larger and larger and larger. You, Nico, can attempt to try and shut down and reverse engineer, as that was your plan.
Yeah.
Delight.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So, logic, I'm assuming, to do that? Okay, and then I'm gonna use self-sufficient, which is one of my talents, because she's doing this on her own, like, using her own skills. I guess, can I add like I care? Gain boost when attempting to play it cool, cooperate, and protect your friends. I feel like trying to turn off a deadly machine that's gonna reset the universe feels like I'm playing it cool.
Yeah. You're like, I can do this.
I'm
like
trying to save everyone.
I like mess around with mods and like Gmod.
I'm mod Baldur's Gate 3. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, that's not great, but that's fine. Can I add bond points to this point?
Yeah.
Because it's me doing it, I can't.
You can add bond points. Atrocimon is right there supporting you.
I'm gonna use 2 bond points and get 4 dice.
Nice.
Because this feels like something that's important.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a tiny bit.
Just a little bit. Okay. Let me move those dice out the way so I don't hit them. I fucking hate myself.
Oh,
so
no!
I rolled 4 extra dice, 3 of them were 1s and 1 of them's a 2. So none of them were helpful in any way, shape, or form. So I have 3 successes and 1 of them's a 6.
3 successes, 1 of them's a 6. Ooh. Fills the crit gauge. Crit gauge.
Is the crit gauge full?
The crit gauge is full, yes.
Can I use it?
Yes, you can use it. You can use it.
Can I use it?
This seems important. Can I use it?
Please give.
You.
Can I use it for a critical success?
Do you want to use the critical succeed on this?
Yes, please.
So,
on hacking this world-ending machine, yes, I would love to use a critical success.
Yeah, so you start off and you're hacking this thing, and you're like, this thing is super complicated. Like, it uses, like, some kind of operating software you could, like, vaguely recognize, but, like, it's like Windows 25 or some nonsense, right? You don't know what's going on.
Yeah, so there's a lot of 1s and 0s that I'm not really understanding. I'm like, right.
Yeah. At some point, you're like, okay, fuck this. Go with, like, command prompts, mess with something there, and like, this isn't good enough.
Do I just do control delete and I go to task manager and I just like click end all?
Basically, yes. Like slightly more advanced than that, but you effectively go, fuck this. All processes, stop. Find a random power button, turn that off, unplug some random thing. Find there's a PS2 console plugged into this thing.
Oh,
unplug that. You got that now. It's yours.
Oh, I always need a spare. I didn't break my last one.
But eventually you reboot the whole thing in like the most basic like OS that this thing possibly has, so you can actually understand it, and effectively just reboot, rewind stuff. over where everyone else is, who's fighting ENIAC, they see ENIAC, who's like doing his stuff and throwing a tantrum and firing lasers and stuff, starts to slow down. She freezes entirely, and whatever her symbols were showing on whatever crest was showing, just becomes a loading symbol. It's just loading and loading and loading, and she looks up at the tree, furious.
Oh, you're buffering.
She's buffering.
Buffering.
She looks mad, and it's like, "What did you do? What did you do?" And all her wings fall off, and she slowly hovers down to the ground. Her connection to divine power has been cut.
Oh no, you're normal.
She is normal.
Oh my god, welcome to the rest of our lives.
Good job,
This
best
is what
friend.
normal people feel like. Oh,
How
how sad.
tall is ENIAC now?
She's still tall. She's like 9 feet plus. She's a big lady.
25 up here. Come on.
13 right now.
You're all taller than her. This is wretched.
Oh my god, she's got short king energy.
Spencer, it's your turn. I think you might actually be able to finish
Hell yeah.
off right now. Actually, I think it's a chance.
Let's go.
You got this, Spencer!
Let's go. Okay.
Please.
So she's very upset with Nico now, yeah? ENIAC?
Mhm.
Does it look like she might want to go after Nico?
Very much so, yes.
Gorgeous. Beautiful, I love it. Okay, we're going to do another playing
don't.
explosions. Just going to use up all my signature attacks, which will leave me incapacitated at the end, but that is okay.
Worth it.
I think I'll go home.
So she got pushed away, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So I can speed up on her again.
Yeah, of course.
So I can use speed, but this time I can also use protective. And I can use all the stuff that I was using previously, because I don't see why I wouldn't. So that's 18 die.
Absolutely
Just had to
disgusting.
one-up me with my 16.
You just had to one-up me with your 16 on my 15. I won't let you get away with it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Let's go.
That's right.
Well, could have rolled better. Should have been nice to Derek. The die are coming for me. I'm also not boosted, so this one isn't good either. Okay, let's see. That is 4 successes to start, 2 sixes.
4 successes.
4
Start.
successes,
Okay.
2 sixes. That's the first 9 die.
Oh my gosh. This is
And
gonna
the
hit
second
regardless.
9 die. Oh. Okay, well. Oh. This is actually really not that good. 1, 2. That's 3 more successes. So that makes 7 successes. No more 6s and a 1. I'll spend 2 bombed points to roll an extra 4 die.
Oh my gosh.
22 dice coming right at you.
I can't beat
Let's
that.
go.
That's the highest I've
No.
ever seen.
If I used all of my bond points, I probably could, but that would be all of my bond points.
Oh, thank you for the bomb point. It's so funny too because I at every turn it's just like, oh, just do this. Oh, I'm being so inefficient. Hee hee. Look at me, the beginner gamer, and it's insane. I don't know how I did this.
I don't know how you managed to min-max this, but you
Oh
have.
my god. Okay, well that's 4 failures. So this is not good. This
That's
is
how
not
I
good.
felt when I rolled an extra 4 and the dice said no. Be
Ah,
gone.
it sucks. It really sucks. Okay, but 7 successes and 2 sixes. Is that going to do something?
7 successes, 2 of them are 6s. Yeah, that's going to, it's significantly higher than what she rolled for defense, so that's gonna hurt.
Oh.
What is
okay,
your
okay.
damage?
Well, 20 times 3.
Right.
Right, because that's normal.
How do
Because
you
that's
want to do
that's
this?
what people can do, yeah?
How do you...
Oh, do you want to time it with Nico pressing like an off button?
Yeah.
Nico starts like spamming her with like ads. He's spamming the computer with ads. Like, oh, Digimon in your area. Like all of these like ads.
Hell yeah.
Really slowing her down.
Okay, you asked me how I want to do this. Does that mean that I can be Spark for a second?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So I think, how do Digimon work? Can Spark get off the motorcycle, or is
Yeah.
it part of his
No.
body? Okay.
Unless it's physically
I don't
fused
know.
to him, he's good. He can get up.
Okay. I think
He's one with
yeah.
the motorbike.
Spark will race up and then jump off the bike, which is like kind of rides ahead a little bit and then falls to the side and will like land right next to ENIAC in like a doggy stance, you know, but like on two legs, and just like point his gun point blank at ENIAC, and he will speak real full speaking, and he will say, "Do you surrender?" And then I'm assuming she'll say some sort of no.
She's there like, if only you could see my dream. If only! As she's preparing to
Shoots
try
her
and fight.
point blank.
Hell yeah!
And he says,
Ice
"No
cold.
more kings." And shoots her.
Kings! No more kings!
Yeah.
Yeah.
The gym bros are all cheering for.
The gym bros lose their goddamn mind.
I didn't lose their goddamn mind.
God, his goddamn mind.
I'm
I,
just
Gym
like,
bros, everyone.
Fork spoke!
He what? What did he say? Did he say something dope?
Yeah, he said, "Do you surrender?" And she said something, I didn't hear her, it was really whiny, and then it was like, "No more kings." Boom!
Whoa! Oh my god!
And it's this huge explosion, sort of like technicolored, you know, like not just the red and yellow, it's like the pink, blue, and you just see the outline of Spark.
nice.
Oh my god.
Standing
Because cool
there.
guys don't look at
Look
explosions.
at explosions, they blow things up and walk away.
Yeah.
As
No, but Spark drives away in the motorbike.
yes.
And you know what? Spark really blew her away. Get it? Because he blew a hole in her forehead.
Oh.
As
I
yeah.
the end of the battle, everyone's freaking out, like in the army or whatever. The gym bros are freaking out. Ren and Rukamon are fist bumping. Like, that's the best mental image in my head. Like, our side celebrating.
It's the energy is extremely high energy, and as the dust starts to clear, we need to end session very soon because I see people are dying, and I'm also dying. But there's just one last little bit. You have won the fight, so you don't need to stress. As
Oh, now we have time to have a proper ending to this season. I just can't do any more numbers in my brain. So.
no more numbers, no more numbers.
Math is done. Death to
Math
math.
is done. As the dust starts to clear, you see from the center of where ENIAC was or is, a bit of crackling electricity starts to spread out, and it doesn't. It's cold. It kind of spreads out and like kind of surrounds you all, and it doesn't like hurt or harm you or anything like that. But you now see like the space around you is like it's like you're all in space. There's like the backdrop of like planets and stars and weird nebula and gas and stuff. Essentially, it seems to just be all of you, and your Digimon, or in the case of those of you who are fused in your Digimon, just all of you. No one else seems to be here. And there's ENIAC, who has been completely defeated. There's a big hole in her forehead for a start. Her wings have completely disappeared. The bits of her that are robotic are shattered and sparking up, as she's kind of like sitting down, crumpled down on the floor, effectively, looking down. Her hair kind of in her face a little bit, as she's like, I just wanted to see them again. Maybe all the stuff I did was wrong, but I just wanted to see them again. Why is it that I had to... Was that too much to ask?
Yeah.
Oh my god, kick her while she's
Yeah,
down. She's literally
it
dying.
was.
That was mean.
Lucy.
I don't know what else to say. It was. That was crazy.
The realest answer.
Girl took the departing word of just try your best and ran with it. You know, she decided to go to the dark side with it. Damn,
It was too much.
that
to
was
ask,
cold.
I agree.
It was-
Yeah.
That's the point of memories.
She
It's sad and it hurts. But memories are the way we get to see people that we don't get to see anymore. We just have to live with that.
she looks up at you, and you can see she's crying. There's tears kind of streaming down her face. But for the first time, you see it's not the frustration of why don't you understand me. There's still a little bit of confusion, but for the first time, it looks like she's starting to kind of get it a little bit. As she looks at you all and is like, I know how humans work. As much as I admire you all, you've all probably been through so much hardships of your own, and yet it didn't stop you or slow you down while I was stuck in this loop.
Yes. That's why I didn't destroy any of your memory servers. I destroyed other stuff that looked important. So you can understand the importance of memories.
She tries to get up and stumbles again. And she doesn't open her mouth, but you can hear coming from her like a bunch of like system errors and critical failures and stuff of that nature as she falls back down again. And she holds up her hand, and like a little hologram of like the same like people who made her, all those scientists and it's not like memories of them in the room working on her, but it's just dumb shit they're doing, like memories, photographs, places they've been to, a random TikTok or two, stuff like that. That's just kind of playing, and she's kind of watching them and kind of smiling a little bit before looking up at you all. It doesn't mean anything right now. I tried to destroy your world, and I failed. You don't have to forgive me, and I know I won't deserve it, but I am sorry. I'm sorry I tried to take away what you had to replace it with what I lost. And she looks just off in the distance that it's kind of past you, Nico. The tree is not visible in this weird scape, but you can tell it's the direction of where the big tree was. It seems you've all done a number on Yggdrasil's old body. It's going to slow it down considerably. It's probably not enough to stop it. I have a billion redundancies, and I won't live long enough to shut them all down. But I can change what it's going to do. And she finally gets back up to her feet. And the crest of hope is back on her, visible on her again. Not whatever weird errors are popping up on it. Our two worlds, the human and digital world, are going to one day join closer than ever before. I don't know the full extent of what's going to happen, but slowly, if we can make it so that your world doesn't follow the dark path that mine went down, and if the people on this side in the digital world can try and settle their own differences, instead of the big cataclysmic finale that I had envisioned, perhaps it'll just unite the two. It'll be a while before that happens. I don't know if it'll be months, years, or even centuries. In the meantime, and she looks back at the memory that's playing in her hand, I was scared to let these memories simply exist as memories, and I was even more scared to let them go. Downloaded and saved all the history, memory, ideals, effectively the souls of humanity from my alternate timeline. But they're not people anymore in the same sense they were. They're just data. If I let them loose here, they should reincarnate as Digimon. They won't be the same people. They won't have those same memories anymore. Uh, I can simply watch and replay them as is, but they will be their own people. And I'm scared and terrified of that. They won't recognize me, they won't know who I am. But I can't control them anymore. I have to let it go.
ENIAC, who are you outside of the mission you were given?
She thinks on this for a little bit and is like, I don't know. The first thing I ever felt when I became whatever I am now is grief and sadness and pain, and I've never stopped feeling it long enough to figure out who I am.
Perhaps that's where you start.
Can Spencer do something
Yes,
in
yeah.
this vein?
Mm-hmm.
Spencer's not magical, but they're going to give this a try anyway. They have the crest, the sincerity crest on the sword, so it's like not in anything.
Mm-hmm,
So they'll break it free from the sword, hold it in one hand, and grab ENIAC's hand, or I don't know. I don't really remember what appendages she has, but like something. Hold her.
She has a hand.
That's a
Yeah,
hand,
she has a
right?
hand.
Yeah. I don't know, or a wing.
She has a
It's so
hand.
good.
It's a pretty beat up at this point.
Right. Spencer will really focus on the memory that they relived when they fixed the sincerity crest, which is when they were making the painting with their mother, which was all about who are you, how do you represent yourself, and they kind of figured it out in that moment, and they will sort of like try to channel that memory to ENIAC, and especially the feeling of the moment you go like, oh, this is who I am, and sort of the vulnerable but powerful feeling that is, and they'll just try and channel that into Lady ENIAC.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, yeah. You channel this memory and feeling and that sense of self-discovery, and ENIAC experiences that memory, and you get the feeling that she's very much like physically she's incredibly old, right? Like she's been lost in her alternate timeline for so long. But she herself, as a person that understands, oh, I'm a person that exists, probably hasn't been around that long. Like 200 years is the absolute maximum, and you don't even know if she was like cognizant of the fact that she's a person for that long. And she's kind of here, and it's like she says, I don't think I yet understand who I really am, but I think I will one day. And when you see who I. Oh, yeah.
No, Spencer, she's gonna say, I don't think we ever fully figure it out. I think that's part of it, that we're always figuring it out.
I'm still learning.
I'm only 11, so what do I know?
Quite a lot, Spencer. You know quite a lot.
You're also. Oh, yeah?
Sorry, go on.
Okay. You're also wise for children. I may be unforgivable, but hopefully whoever I become in the future will... I hope that they meet people like you. And little flecks of light are coming off of ENIAC's body as she starts to disintegrate and float up into the air. This is the first time that you've seen a Digimon or whatever ENIAC was die, as the data that makes up who she is floats up, presumably to perhaps one day, somewhere and sometime, return as something entirely new. and the space fades away, and you're back in you're the battlefield effectively, with everyone kind of cheering and whooping, and doing this stuff, and it's all very loud and dramatic. And all the only trace that ENIAC was ever there are these small flecks of lights that are floating off somewhere.
The defuse.
As you
Titan
Maybe
falls back
so
on his
sick.
back.
Seeing Sakanamon just hang out on the ground. He's sitting cross-legged, and she's just like looking at the gym bros celebrating and all that. Like all of the Digimon are around her are so happy, and I don't know what form Sakanamon takes. If they evolve, if they go all the way back to fledgling, but um, regardless, Lucy just kind of looks at her friend and just, we did good this time, right?
I think Kaiden answers from however far he is.
Probably not that far.
Yeah.
Probably not. He's laying on the ground though.
Yeah.
His hair is
She's
also
sitting cross-legged.
noticeably longer on the top of his head after fusing.
Oh yeah. Spencer goes over to Spark and hugs him and cries, just sobs.
Spark has a single solitary manly tear going down his face. He's like, I think we did good. I think we did good. As he will also start to degenerate back down to regular doggo sized Spark.
It starts out with like sort of Spencer being hugged by Spark,
Mhm.
and then it like changes into Spencer hugging Spark.
Yeah!
Yeah, my baby.
Atrosamon, who's also there, like kind of folds up his arms.
Nico 100% is sitting on his shoulder.
Yeah!
Like, it's a long way back from the tree. Like Nico's not walking back.
He kind of looks at you for a bit and holds up like a giant fist for a fist bump.
Nico ignores it for like a long second. And then it's like, fine. Like, fine, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool, whatever.
The greatest.
Nico, I think. Oh no, you can say
Oh.
because Atrocimon was talking to Nico.
The greatest brawl of all time. Let's go join the others before I shrink back and become slightly less cool.
The greatest brawl of all time, he says, when he got one-shotted and then got his shit absolutely wrecked.
Listen, he blew up a
fits the
black
theme.
hole. Let him have this.
I mean, he did punch through a black hole, so I will allow him to have this in this moment. But that's what Nico's thinking to themselves, at themselves as they like walk back, just like,
Yeah, they did,
sure was great.
they
You did
just-
such a good job. I'm so proud of you.
They straight up like Superman leap and land back with everyone else. Put you down as they start shrinking back down to Bambimon, who, much more affectionate now, jumps up for a hug.
Yeah, Nico catches him and like does like a little spinny, like, you know, just twirls him around a little bit because he's light. He's a little bird guy. Like, she'll spin him around a bit and then put him down and be like, never again.
Never again. Sakanamon is on like sitting like in Lucy's lap, I imagine. And it's like, you know, that felt a bit different. It was still violent and scary, but it wasn't like the other times. I think we did good this time.
You know, it took me a while to figure out what we were supposed to be. And I made a lot of decisions because I was scared. I think I get it now. I get what we're supposed to be. and I kind of just lost sight of it for a while.
I'm glad I could help you find
But
it.
look around you. Look at all these celebrating Digimon. This is the good thing we're supposed to do. I get it now.
You can even see like some of the like angel Digimon who were originally fighting. Like now that there's no more conflict, you see like the members of the Shout Alliance effectively like going over, checking on them, making sure no one's like too badly hurt or anything like that. Like the fighting's over, we don't stab each other, let's chill and talk things out, kind of thing. Shoutmon is next to Nayamon and Kaiden. Nayamon is lying down, and it kind of looks at Kaiden like, now it's certainly different.
Is that how you guys feel all the time?
A little bit. A little bit, yeah.
That was a lot.
Shoutmon laughs like, oh, that one takes me back. And looks at you, Kaiden's like, I'm just spitballing here. I'm kind of used to the whole fusion thing, but I hope that helped you to figure out some stuff. Kind of felt like it, at least.
Yeah. I think I need to go to therapy when I get home.
Good plan, kid. I wish you well. Speaking of home, and Shoutmon gets up, summons his microphone as little walking aid, and looks in the direction of the tree, nods his head, and it's like, since we're ENIAC's down, I should be able to rejoin the barriers between the digital world. And he just slams his microphone down, and you feel the ground shake like a little tiny earth tremor. And he looks at y'all. It's like, you don't have to worry too much about the specifics here. We're gonna find a way to solve this. But you guys have to get back. If your Digivices work anything like fusion loaders, you should have some kind of like Digiport function or zone transfer or something to be able to get back to your own zone.
Do we get to keep these?
Lucy looks at her Digivice and immediately starts problem-solving mode and starts to try to figure out what they meant by a Digiport. And she looks at the functions. Does she find the
Yeah,
function?
you find one of the basic functions of the Digivice now available to you all without the world being fractured. You can, in theory, move in and out of the digital world and the human world. The digital world's still kind of shaky, so it might be dangerous to jump back here, but you can try.
Immediately, Lucy pushes the option. Can I say the thing?
Yes.
Can I say the thing?
Yes.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna go Digiport open.
A big ass portal opens up.
What does it look like on the other side when I stick my head through?
You stick your head through and you see camp. You see there's the camp. There's a couple of kids who are kind of doing kid stuff. You see the bus. The bus appeared to apparently get here just fine, but it is like broken down somewhere. And the damage suspiciously matches the damage of the bus when you tumbled in and landed in the digital world. Almost like the bus in the real world started to slowly reflect what is happening in the digital world.
I mean, technically it was Spencer.
Spencer did say he knows how to drive sticks. So.
Yeah, they were the ones who took the wheel. So
snitches.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I offered, but Kaiden said no. You. If I knew that this is what it would be like to have friends, I would have. I would have done it. I would have done it.
You still would have done it. Let's be
I
real.
would have done it.
Guys,
It's cool. I'll take the blame. It's fine.
guys, we're
Who are they
going
least likely to be
home.
mad at? The really tall delinquent, or the tiny little guy?
Yeah,
the
it's
tiny little
fine.
guy. They're less likely to be
Yeah.
mad at the tiny little guy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm not guy, but yeah.
But like, you know what I mean.
Beyond that, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Guy
yeah.
gender neutral.
Guy gender neutral.
Oh yeah,
Parentheses,
yeah.
gender neutral.
Yeah, guy girly. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys,
Well, if
we're
we have a
going home.
portal, then Spencer is gonna walk up to Renamon and it's gonna be like, so it was kind of silly of me to ask you to be my boyfriend, huh? I guess we don't live in the same world, and I have to go back.
I'm depressed.
Why is this some kind of like young adult romance, like fantasy romance? We live in different worlds.
We're star-crossed lovers, Renamon,
You see,
We're
see,
data cross
like
lovers.
Katniss and Peeta.
One of us is made out of flesh and bone, the other zeros and ones. I don't know. We could never be.
Yokomon is hiding badly behind like a corner somewhere, tearing up and like with tissues. And Kumimon next to like, honey, please, honey, please be serious. We're 5 seconds.
Get it away. Get it together, okay?
You look really cool, and you fought really cool.
As did you. I think this is temporary. I don't think
Thanks.
I'm gonna stay like this forever. I'm probably gonna.
That's cool.
And Shoutmon looks at this, looks at Yokomon, looks at Renamon, looks at you, Spencer, and it's like, officially, I'm supposed to close the barriers between our two worlds. Even though you can jump between them, it's not really something that we should just allow people to do, especially not while the world is still unstable. Now, in the past, and he looks at Yokomon and Kumon specifically. There have been people who have snuck out, hooligans and vandals who break the natural laws. Of course, none of this squad would ever do such a thing, right? And winks at Renamon and Spencer, and then one wink at QB and Yokomon, who, as you remember, they spent their honeymoon in the human world and are very used to breaking out.
I think Spencer will look at Renamon for a second and turn to Shoutmon and say, I think we've seen the consequences of people doing selfish things at the cost of the safety of others. And if it's a matter of laws for the sake of laws, I'm more than happy to break them because fuck authority. But if it's a
Nice.
matter of the safety of other people, then we'll see each other again when it's safe. But we're not going to endanger other people for our own selfish reasons.
Shoutmon smiles. Oh,
Smash cut to Lucy, who is considering smuggling Sakanamon out on her Digivice.
And the thing is, I was also going to say this because technically Bambimon was in my Tamagotchi before I came here.
This-
So,
Yeah.
I mean, technically,
technically, Nayamon was your childhood imaginary friend. Like,
but also
Nayamon,
technically,
Bambimon,
the
and
original
Oh, yeah.
Digidestin talked to their Digimon through the computer.
That
They
is true.
did.
That is true.
oh my god, you could be long distance boyfriends with Renamon.
Oh my god.
Cute.
You can just be pen pals.
I think
Come on,
as Spencer
it's really-
says this, they realize it has finally sunk in. Spark is a Digimon. And so I think
No.
Oh my god.
Spencer is going to turn to Spark and say, I don't know, buddy. I'm going to leave this one up to you because I think you're the cleverest I've ever met. Are you going to come back with me and be my dog? Or are you going to stay here? Because you could protect Renamon and be his friend if you wanted to. I'll miss you, but we gotta do what's right, buddy. We're knights.
Oh.
I'm gonna cry.
Just
Ranamon's like,
weeping,
yo, I'm
weeping.
gonna keep your dog, so you have to come back.
Meanwhile, Sakanamon's here, like, figuring out the logistics of, like, oh yeah, so if we sneak in at this time, no one will see, that's has to stay in the Digivice. Yeah, see, checks out.
They're plotting because they're like, Lucy has made best friends with Sakanamon like so quickly, so she doesn't like the idea of leaving him behind, and they're in the corner, totally in cahoots. And she says, "I really want to see you back." But then she listens to Spencer when they're speaking, and after that whole thing, they just look at Sakanamon and she says, "You know, they're probably right. I probably shouldn't take you out there."
Sakanamon, I will come back to Spark in just a bit. Sakanamon says, the world is pretty shaky right now, and it does need people to protect it, but Nayamon and Bambimon and Spark have all seen so much of the human world already, but I've never seen it myself, and I did really want to see it.
Yeah, I know. I just no. So it's kind of like a conscience sometimes, and I love them as a friend, but like I don't know, they really make me think about stuff really hard sometimes, and I don't know. I've made some really bad decisions, and I don't want to make another one.
Well then,
And I know I haven't always done the best thing for you.
it only has to be. It's not a goodbye forever. Then it only has to be for a little bit until things like even out a bit, right? Well, everyone's gonna need help kind of fixing things, and we've seen a lot of the world in our travel. They're gonna need us.
Listen, they're gonna need someone like you. Someone to look out for them and, you know, make sure that they take care of themselves and take care of each other. And we're a good team when I'm making the right decisions. I don't always make the right decisions. So maybe it's better for you to stay here and make your own decisions and look out for your friends here.
Sakanamon kind of hugs you a little bit as he says, as they say between like tears in their eyes a little bit, I'm gonna miss you, Lucy.
I'm gonna miss you too, but I promise when things get better here, when I feel better, we'll get back together and the team will be even better than ever.
Meanwhile, Bambimon by Nico, who's been watching both Spencer and Lucy making difficult decisions, looks at you, Nico, and is like, I will get back to Spark. It's like, there's a tough one, Nico. This is not one I'm built to deal with. Like, on the one hand, things are kind of crazy here, and we need to fix it. And also, never, it's not like I grew up in this world, so seeing things is cool. But on the other hand, there's nothing cooler than you.
Why do you have to hit out with that at the end? That was really upsetting. The thing is, I've been sat here like Nico's kind of selfish. Like these guys making these really hard decisions, and Nico's just like, okay, so when I bring him back, we're gonna hang out We're gonna hang out all the time because like they're brothers. gone off to uni and college and stuff, like, they need a friend at home. This is their Tamagotchi. Why would they leave him behind? It's like, does the guilt of watching the other two leave the Digimon behind outweigh the selfish desire to keep the Digimon with them? I don't know whether it would. Honestly, I'm like, man. I feel like Nico probably would still. I feel like ultimately she'd be like, it's up to you. I know you don't want to make this decision, but if you leave it up to me, I'm probably gonna make the wrong decision. And other people will maybe be mad at me for it. I won't be mad. I don't care what they think ultimately, but also I don't want them to be mad at me because they're my friends now. And I have more than one friend, and I feel like 3 friends' disappointment would be really strong, and I think a little bit too much for me to take emotionally and psychically.
Bambimon's there like, decisions and thinking.
That's a lot I just put on you. I'm really sorry.
It's cool. I gotta handle this. This is big boy time. Okay.
But hey, if you stay, you could hang out with Ground Ramon and Winged Ramon.
I could.
You could. You're a dragon. They're a dragon.
I could see other dragons.
Yeah.
Maybe is there a Godzillamon? Is that a thing?
You know what? I don't know. But I think that's an adventure for you to have, and you can tell me about it.
All right. This is what I'm gonna do.
And maybe, and like she bends low and like whispers this to him, as kind of like loudly enough that people probably still could hear, but like she's not really she's like pretending to whisper, like, and hey, this other Dragon King, right? He's kind of like old now, so like, you know, that position may come up. I feel like if we leave it long enough, maybe there's that going for you if you stay here too.
Real, I got it. Yeah. Solid. Work my way up.
Just think about that.
Yeah. But also, if I get bored, I'm
you're like at the bottom of the hierarchy right now. You gotta like, you know, there's room for you to grow.
I got it. I'll be the raddest Dragon King out there. But also, you know, if I get bored, I'm just and Bamon does the exact same thing you did with like the pretending to whisper. It's like, if I get bored, I'm gonna sneak out and find you. Like, trust.
Oh yeah, for real.
For real, not even wasting time.
Don't worry. Just let me know. I'll be waiting.
I got you.
Just know.
I got you.
The reply, instant. There won't even be any shame in it. It will be instant. You know, I'm not gonna leave it for a couple of minutes for like prosperity's sake. I'm just gonna immediate. You know.
Nayamon, who's been watching this, looks at Kaiden.
You're gonna watch over them, aren't you?
They're gonna screw up immediately if I'm not protecting them.
I would never ask you to come back. I'm making the decision.
Oh, Nayama is in pain and understands perfectly, which is even worse. And it's like,
this group, whether they stay or whoever goes, needs you here.
I'll make sure that everyone's okay, and once everything clears up, I'll find you again.
I'll be back.
I know you will. I'll take care of the ones here, and you take care of everyone else. All right?
Just make sure Bambimon doesn't hurt himself too often.
I cannot promise, but I'll try my best.
I resent that.
I say it loud enough too.
Yeah, Nico says I resent that. Bambimon is like, no, I resemble that. Like, don't.
He's clumsy, Nico.
He is. God bless.
But you know what? They're best friends the way that we're best friends.
Oh.
We take care of each other.
Aggressive ribbing.
Yeah.
Aggressive bullying.
Yeah, nerd.
But affectionate. All right. We're all emotional right now. Don't add to it. Okay? Don't come for me when I'm feeling vulnerable. That was low.
Spark is kind of like hopping between foot to foot, looks at Renamon, looks at you, Spencer, looks at Renamon, looks at Spencer. And I think you've given Spark a big responsibility to decide here. And Renamon says, hey, Spark, whatever you decide, make sure it's what you want. Don't worry about me. I'm going to be fine. And I'm more worried about. I'm not good with words. Um, don't make a decision because you're trying to make sure that I have a friend. I think I'm not good at the talking to people thing, but I'm getting a bit better now thanks to all of this. I'll be okay. Don't stress.
I think Spark and Spencer share a look like they did when they got on their respective bikes. They know. They know. And Spencer will just sink down on their knees and just say, I'll miss you so much, buddy, and just give Spark such a big hug and just weep.
My heart! Spark like licks your face and is like so upset, but once you like finally like let go of him, he goes over to Renamon, and Renamon is also like, and Renamon's in tears, and Yokomon's crying in the corner. Yumimon is trying not to cry. But with now 4 humans with their Digimon on opposite ends, the portals open and Shoutmon's like, you should probably like walk through that. It's not a great idea to leave portals open like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One
Joey
last
could come
hug.
through. That would be the worst.
One last hug? One last group hug?
Spark,
hug?
Renamon.
Yeah, hug.
Yeah,
Oh,
hug.
Everyone
Like,
piles up.
everyone, it's like a big doggy pile
Yeah.
of like just cuddles.
Yeah.
Lucy deposits Sakanamon, who usually hangs out on her shoulder, like on the ground next to Nemon.
Mm-hmm.
And then she walks over to the digiport that she opened earlier. And she says, I guess it's go time. And she's the first one to step through.
Go time it is. You step through. And does everyone else follow?
Nico is gonna do that thing that people do with like kids, where she puts her hand down below Bambimon's eyeline so he looks at it, and then when he looks down, she like bobs him on the nose to be like, and then like taps him on the head and says, "Bye, doofus," and then like walks through.
I love that.
Spencer will give their backpack to Renamon and just like a last and be like, okay, this is all the kibble. You have to find something else to feed Spark. I don't know, but this is all the kibble I have left, so you can just give that to him, and he loves them, and I'll see you later. And then I think just like, well, let's quick hug to the both of them, just turn around, walk away, because otherwise they're not gonna leave. So you have to go now. Yeah.
Kaiden turns to like not just like the partner Digimon, but to like the Shout Alliance and everything, and like gives them like a squinting look, and is like, "Don't make any more decisions that forces us to come back again."
Shoutmon laughs, loving the energy. Queen Chessmon also kind of smirks. King Chessmon kind of folds his arms, like, "Of course, we'll do a better job this time. Nice work, kid. Perhaps I underestimated you all."
Yeah, don't do that again. And I walk through. As I walk through, I'm gonna yell, coming back into the camp, "Hey Spence, I think you need an upgrade on your ride," and throw you my off-road skateboard.
Aww.
And as I come through, I think my phone starts going off because we're back in the human world.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a whole bunch of happy birthday texts.
A whole stream of happy birthday texts. As you're back in camp, it seems while the time wasn't perfectly synced, some time has passed. This is going to be a great conversation to have with the counselors who are like, "Where were you all? What happened?" Don't worry about that. That's a next season problem.
This would be around the time Lucy, like the two different of camp, right? Like she was only going to be going for the first half, right? So this would be around the time that she would be leaving.
Which is the worst.
She just looks at Kaiden, who is getting these messages, and looks really, really guilty, and really like guilty about it.
Hey, go spend time with your dad. It's fine. He shows you a text with from an unknown number that says "Happy Birthday -J."
Seriously? That's what it is?
His sister.
Oh, wow.
My heart.
Also, like in that moment, I think Kaiden like just goes, "Joey, where are you? I have a fist for your face," and runs into the camp.
No! We just got here! We just... Nico is like after him like a shot. Like, no! Like, no, Kaiden, we're not doing this again.
Already punching Joey in the face.
Joey,
Can someone call my mom? Hello?
Joey tries to act
Lucy
tough
just
like,
looks at
good
him
to see you,
and-
Kaiden. What does Lucy do?
Lucy just looks at her and says, I'll see you when you get back from camp.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Just looks at Nico with a casual nod, says, see you later. And she takes her backpack and she's headed to the parking lot. This is apparently like the midway point where she would be getting picked up. And that is where the story ends for Lucy as she jumps into the SUV that her mom is picking her up in.
Wait, did our parents not know we were missing? What's happening?
Yeah, I feel like they would be here.
So
They'd be worried, surely.
Did they not realize we were gone?
So this is what has occurred. As the camp counselor
I feel like they wouldn't have. Or did they?
That's a bad
We've been
camp.
missing for 2 weeks. I feel like they would have told someone.
This is what has
I feel
occurred.
like my mom is used to it.
That's so rough.
Okay, detail us what happened.
Okay.
So, when your characters would not have seen this, the camp counselor would explain this at some point as she kind of sees you all and is like, "Where the fuck were I mean, okay, I'm glad you're safe. Glad you're safe. Glad you're safe." And it explains effectively, that once you all disappeared, from the perspective of all the people who were here, the bus kind of shook and started acting up, and everyone kind of it made it to camp, but started kind of falling apart a little bit. And the entire like 2 or so weeks that you've been away, all telecommunications networks within this entire area were acting up. They were on the fritz. Everything was being weird. Kids were reporting seeing strange figures and monsters in the forest. Signs of stuff that you were all experiencing in the digital world, echoes of them were happening out here in this camp.
Dope.
That doesn't mean that nothing was reported. It's just that this camp is very isolated and far, and if your phones are not working at all, then that's a problem. But it would have taken like a week before everyone's like, hang on, where's all the kids? Parents who care about their children are probably showing up about now. Kaiden's mom does care about Kaiden a lot, but it's also like, it's probably something. It's Kaiden. I know it's Kaiden's like, they'll be fine. I imagine Spencer and Nico's parents are probably at the parking lot. Like, Lucy will see them first and be like, oh, as they're trying to figure out what the hell's going on, which is great. And I'm sure that's
Nico's busy like dragging Kaiden's leg to try and get them off Joey.
No, there's so many punches I have to get in. You have to let it happen.
Can you just let it go? We've been here 5 minutes.
It's my birthday. You have to let me do it.
Happy birthday, bitch! But let's stop. Let's stop.
Lucy,
Yeah.
I think Lucy's mom would have tried to figure out what's going on, but I think it's just a matter of like a week out. Just we have to go.
Yeah.
You have to go see your dad, so she's stressed about it, but not really.
Perfect.
Like
We will iron out any specifics at a later date. But the important thing is that as you're all more or less together again and safe in the digital, in the human world, in the analog, um, with the only hints that anything unusual happened here, being somewhere tucked away at the depth behind in the depths of this camp, a small glowing white crack in the air, just out of sight from where ordinary people will notice, unnoticed even by our chosen children. And that little crack that slowly cracks and spreads.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What are you talking
What
about?
do you mean? What do you mean?
What's
Can I-
this?
Jennifer
You'll
Lawrence
find
voice.
out
What do you
what
mean?
Can I,
happens.
What do you mean?
can I roll
What
a
do you mean?
perception check?
What do you mean?
Can I roll a season 2 check?
What do you
Can I
mean?
roll a check for
What do you
season 2?
Is this a green light? Is this a green light?
Is this season
what
2?
is
We
happening?
will
Hello?
see you all
Hello?
again
Is this
one
season 2?
day in season 2 of Digimon Restart.
Don't-
Somehow, some way, we will find a way to make it work. I will plan something. But for now, I am very tired. And had so much fun with this entire campaign. I need to sign off. Thank you, all of you. Thank you for playing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of this story.
I'm glad I could be a menace for 10 episodes.
Yeah.
I'm going to look forward to all your shenanigans one day in the future. But for now,
An admin said they greenlight and they will threaten the other the other admins.
Yes.
Yes,
go!
that's what we need.
we'll fight them together.
Hey, look, we got
See, the power of
we got
friendship.
Anna on our side. They're good.
For now.
I guess
Yeah.
I'm doing my outros first.
Yes,
or
you are.
Doing it
Yes,
Dan?
you were
You're
last in
doing-
the intro.
Yes, you were last because
I
the
remember that.
1d4 loves me.
You're pretty freaking lovable. Anyway, hi, I'm Anne. I was playing Mendez, who is probably going to go have some therapy after she visits her dad for a couple of weeks. See what happens to her in season 2. You can find me on Twitter at exo_girlwonder. I finally figured out how to access that account again. It was a whole thing for 3 months. But I will be back on my TTRPG thing. You can contact me there and keep track of my Australian spring break. Yeah, and I have a Beacons page that is. I'll post a link somewhere so you can find all of the TTRPG things that I'm up to. I love it here. Lucy is my second character that I've played in this channel, and as long as Hedge and the Misadventures League staff admins will have me, I will keep coming back. Sorry, it's hard for me. I am tired.
Real.
Have a good night, everyone.
Derek, please.
It's me. Hi, I've been I will and forever be Derek. I don't know why I said Ben. I use they, ze, and he pronouns. I have been for 10 episodes Kaiden Mira, who used he, him, then they, he, now they, them pronouns. We've had a whole journey. Your chosen child of the virtue of love, who has been a delinquent and a menace. But we love him. And this was my first series on Misadventures League, but I would come back if they ever asked me again. You can find me out on the interwebs at Derek Does RP. That's DERRYKDOESRP. I spelled that really fast, but it's in the chat. Or you can find me under the guise of my own AP Queers and Spears or QNS World of Saluna, which, if you keep an eye out, in October we're releasing a God Killer series. So that'll be fun. We're recording it right now, and good night. Can't wait for season 2. Green light.
Casey?
Inject it.
Yeah. Yeah, I am Casey, and I have been Spencer, and not only has this been very fun, playing Spencer has truly been transformative in my life. I don't even know. This has been amazing. And yeah, I would love to do more. I would love to do more of this. This was my first TTRPG, and I'm obsessed. So cast me in your stuff. I'm wanting. Do it, coward. If you're going to follow me anywhere, follow me here on Twitch, maybe, because maybe I'm going to start streaming. I don't know. I'm feeling it. Whatever. Thank you for watching.
And finally, as my D4 loves you, Taryn.
Hi, I've been Taryn, and I've been playing Nico Lucas, my lovely little she-they loner, who used to be a gamer, and those skills came in handy at the end there. With my 5 ones, I think I rolled in that mess. Yeah, I've had so much fun. I've been playing tabletop games for like ages now, but this is the first time I've played like an actual play, and I want to be in more. I loved this. This was so much fun. Everyone's been so nice, and I'm gonna miss everyone while we're not playing this every week. You can find me everywhere on actual Raptor. You can probably also follow me on here. I do want to come back to streaming at some point. I streamed for about 2 years. So
Same.
yeah, just follow me everywhere, and I love you all. I love Digimon. Bamimon, my baby. I miss him.
Season 2.
Oh!
Season 2. Season 2.
Season 2.
We have to. And of course, I have been your lovely host and digital master D. I can be found at most places. Alphabet Sauce, talking about giant robots and things. I can also be found, of course, playing in other games here at Misadventures League, such as our upcoming, just started Changeling, the last Beta Flyer game. It's a Changeling the Dreaming game. But this is the first time that I've run like an actual play on stream like this, and I'm extremely proud of it and of everyone. And I cannot wait to do more in the future. For now, take care. And I'll see you all at some point.
We'll see you in the digital world, right? That's what we're doing next. Next week, we're back in the digital world, yeah?
Yeah, episode 11.
Episode 11!
Fake out.
It's canon. Cut the stream.
Cut it! Before they tell us we can't.
Take it back. Cut it.
Bye.